Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Warning.
You are now tuned in to
We need to talk, we need to talk, we need to talk, girl. We need to talk, we need to talk, we need to talk, girl. We need to talk, we need to talk, we need to talk, girl. We need to talk.
Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our show. I'm your host, Lisha,
And I'm Blue.
and welcome to Girl We Need to Talk.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yeah. Okay.
We have a little delay. It's
What are you-
okay.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
First time on there, getting the kinks out, getting the kinks out.
So, welcome everyone. We have a show for you, one of the hottest shows on 7 Mile Radio. We're going to talk about family, love, relationships, everything, no limits to what we talk about on this show. We have you.
We're going to talk about relationships. We're going to talk about love. We're going to talk about finance. We're going to talk about, what else we're going to talk about? Sex. I love all the good stuff, all the good stuff. I'm excited.
Yes, I'm excited as well. And we welcome you guys every Wednesday here, 7 to 9. We'll be here and more than welcome to call in and discuss. And today's show will be about...
Girl, we're going to have a fun time tonight. We're going to talk about online dating.
online
say,
dating. So what are we talking about online dating?
So I just think that, we're just two women trying to navigate this thing called life, right? I mean, we've been married. I'm divorced. You're
A widow?
a widow. We have kids, and we're both single. And we're best friends, so let's just keep that real. And we approach the dating world a little differently than one another. So I just thought, tonight would be a great topic to talk about online dating. I mean, I'm tired of being single and mingling.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Aren't you?
Yeah, I'm tired of it.
I'm tired. So
Y'all silly as hell.
well, I'm gonna keep it
Okay,
real. We're gonna
so-
be real and raw tonight.
Okay, what,
As you
what
should,
is-
as you
yeah,
should.
Okay,
sure.
but we're not going to just dive into it like that, though. We're going to start off with today's news. What's happening in the news, Jennifer, today?
A lot. Let's see. So y'all know I'm a Kardashian. Well, you guys may not know, but I'm a huge Kardashian fan. Don't judge me. Love the Kardashians, and so I just think it's great that Kourtney and Travis Barker got engaged over the weekend.
Nice.
Yes,
That's dope.
I love that. I love to see people get their happy endings.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's good.
So I think that's pretty dope. So shout out to them. What else is happening?
It's basketball season. Yesterday
basketball.
opened up. Pistons play tonight.
Let's bow our heads for the Pistons. Let's send them some good vibes.
Damn,
Mark,
it
who
sound
do
like
they?
you talking about the Lions. Sound like you talking about the Lions. Just bow your
This was at a
head.
good year.
We're gonna give them,
Damn. At least they win games sometimes. Like,
Well,
I'm not sure who they play tonight. That's a good question. I got to look that up.
Yeah, I
I'm not
haven't
sure.
watched basketball in a minute. I love basketball. I love football too, but I know it's basketball season.
Yeah, and shout out also to Dr. Dre and the loss of his grandmother. He
Yeah.
put her to rest yesterday. And it was something about they had came and served him paperwork at the funeral. He had
the
to
hell?
Terrible.
Yeah, right, pretty much. And it threw him down on the gravesite. He kind of acted up on them or whatever.
Wow.
But they were
that's-
out of
wow.
order.
That's
That's
disrespectful.
Through the papers?
disrespectful. Yes, on
That's
top.
ter-
Yeah, that was pretty. But where else would they catch him at? Out. You have to be hand served in your hands.
Still, if you didn't put it in my hand, I don't consider myself being served. You said they threw it on the damn grave.
And I'm,
It's on the ground. So.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
I'm
on the
about to say,
ground.
but
come
still,
on.
at the funeral, I mean, there's a time and place for everything. I would have had to pass on that assignment.
Yes.
I wouldn't have went to nobody's
Yeah,
funeral.
that's pretty. Like I said, shout out to the family on that loss as well. What else happened in Jan?
Unfortunately, we lost a superhero this week.
Oh, okay.
Colin Powell.
Yes.
Yeah, our
For
first
sure.
Black Secretary of State.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
so condolences to his family.
Absolutely.
Oh gosh, there's so much. Oh, girl, what about that story you sent me today with Kanye?
Oh my Kanye, we pray now that he needs prayer. We need to pray for him.
Okay.
That's
What's
somebody.
going on with Kanye now?
He's
Like, what's new?
He's wearing masks when he
Oh,
go out in public,
Man,
covering
I've
his
seen
face.
the picture. I wish I had the picture. I seen it on my timeline. I would put it on the screen for the people. He just had this most
The tan
weird-
mask.
Yeah, the tan
Yeah.
mask with the big rain boots
Yeah.
and the black man.
Okay, y'all,
But
look.
you know he's seeking for help, so that's
Is that a cry for
that's
help
a cry
right
for
there?
help. Absolutely.
You think so?
Absolutely. You know,
I didn't know if it was a
love
cry for
Kanye.
help or
He's-
if he's
very
making a
creative.
mockery of the fashion industry. I thought that's what he was
I mean-
trying to do with all of that. With all of these high priced, I mean, dare I say, I'll just say funny looking items of clothing that he's put out. You know what I mean? It looks
Okay.
like he's making a mockery of
Now, when you say high price, now you do know the slides, okay, the Yeezy slides, that you know that when they first come out, they're only like $80. And then people buy them up
and
and
they
then put them
resell
on
them, and that's the reason
StockX,
why they're
resell them
okay.
for
Well,
like
see, yeah,
$280.
I wasn't sure. I wasn't
sure about that?
No, I wasn't informed. I'll say I didn't know that that's how it went. I thought
No,
that it
not
just
all
came
the
out the
shoes.
box $200. Like, so you want me to put? Do you want me to pay $400 for some Nerf?
No, she's talking about the
Crocs.
slides.
No,
She's talking
no,
about the
he's
slides.
talking about
Gym
the
shoes.
foam runners.
Okay,
the
yeah,
Nerf.
either one,
yeah,
either one.
I
It
have
just
those.
seems
I
like-
love them. It's like walking in
They're
clouds.
comfortable.
Oh my
I
god,
hear.
super comfortable. Now I love Kanye because you know I'm a Kardashian fan, so I was super happy when him and Kim got married, and then like the divorce is called
Okay,
off.
Kim.
Girl, now Chloe's my favorite though. I love Chloe.
All right, Blue
But-
Kardashian. That's what
Okay.
that's her name.
I love.
right?
Hey, I receive it because
Blue
they
Kardashian.
some moguls, all right.
Oh, really?
Girl,
oh my.
yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay.
yeah.
Alrighty
I
then.
look up to someone else, but
Oh, was that some
some
shade
shade.
on me? I'm like, where's my sunglasses?
someone else. I'll pass on that. Okay. So
That
what's
was a whole
I
palm
think
tree at
that
me.
was pretty good news. Nothing else really. Like I said,
No,
the Pistons
a
tonight. Basketball season. I'm looking forward to that. I'm a basketball fan and football fan as well.
Colin Powell. Now,
Cowgirl.
the peculiar thing about Colin Powell is that he was fully vaccinated
Yes.
and he died from COVID.
Absolutely.
That's like a hit. That's a part of the story that I don't know if a lot of people are talking about. But I don't know. What do y'all think about that? The fact that he was actually fully vaccinated.
Well, he falls in that percentile where he had, his immunity, compromised immunity system because he had the myeloma cancer.
Okay.
So back in July he was fighting cancer. So that put him in that percentile, or that is what happened because vaccination didn't affect him like it would do someone that didn't have
Dig it.
compromised immune system. So
Dig it.
yeah.
And can I just say something about that also? Of
course.
I think that so many people aren't taking this seriously with the mask and the vaccine. And I see so many people of a certain age demographic, if you will, just out and about like we're not in a pandemic. And they feel that they're invincible against COVID without getting vaccinated. Now, I'm not going to start the whole controversial subject of getting vaccinated versus not getting vaccinated, but I just want people to, take it seriously.
Yes, it has its pros and cons.
And cons, absolutely.
And this month is also, we're reaching the end of the month. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, as well as domestic violence. So it's the pink and purple.
Pink and purple.
We got, far as breast cancer is not only for women, it's also for men to get our examinations and, your regular checkup and know, when to check and how to protect yourself from breast cancer. That's for men and women as well. And Blue is a domestic violence
Survivor.
survivor and advocate.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, and so we share the month also with breast cancer awareness, domestic violence awareness, and I just want everyone to know that, domestic violence is real. This was a pandemic before COVID even came. And so I just really want a lot of people to, just know that you're not alone if you're going through this. And we'll actually be doing a show about domestic violence awareness coming up.
Bringing
So-
on some real people that
Shout out.
survive some real,
Yes.
things this month, next week. So,
Every month should be Domestic Violence Awareness Month and Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
yeah, okay, well, we'll do that. So what's next? You want to dive into the online dating? This is Jennifer's Blue Lane.
Oh.
Blue.
Okay, well, it's not really, I mean, like my lane, but I am for online dating. If you guys are for online dating, or are against the online dating, I should say, yay or nay on online dating. This is something you and I talk a lot about, So I am pro online dating. I mean, we're in 2021, we're in a pandemic, and I just feel that it's a great way to meet people. So what's your take on it, ma'am?
You know my take.
I know your take.
I'm not for the online dating.
Why?
But I feel social media and online dating is two different things. Going on a site, paying some money, or just, everyone is there and they're dissecting your pictures. I just don't feel it's kosher. I feel like it's just, I don't like it.
So we gotta unravel the difference between what you mean by social media and online dating, because some people may not see a difference between on what's considered online dating and meeting someone on social media. Like it's just like a longer sentence to some people. Like, what is the difference?
The difference of social media, if someone's your friend on social media and you guys follow, and I will hope that you guys know one another in some form. If not, then you get to know that person. You can see their activity, and they're a real person if they're following you on social media. So if they're in your DM and you follow them and you do a check on them, then you could probably figure out if they're a real person or not. Online dating is just like, it's so weird. That's my personal opinion. It's weird.
Not weird.
To me. Because in the pictures that you show me of the guys, like in their bathroom, shower curtains, standing by their cars.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to talk about the profiles in a minute, okay? But first, I want to kind of clarify. I want you to clarify. Why do you think it's weird? What's the difference in... Okay, so let's clarify what online dating is versus sliding into the DMs. Like you said, online dating is going to a website.
Yes.
An actual dating website, and you go through profiles.
Yes.
Some sites are paid, some sites are unpaid. Okay? Some people think if you go to the paid sites that you get like a higher value person. I mean,
depending
I don't want to say higher value because we're all high value. Like everybody, it's a value.
That's not true. But yeah.
You said it's not true. We're
that's
not all
not true.
We're not all high value.
Yeah, we'll keep it in the flesh. Now, if you want to go spirit, we all high value in the spirit. But we talking flesh right now.
Okay,
real
true
world.
that. True. Okay, so, but some are paid, some are
Listen,
unpaid.
you guys, we see all of your, we're not ignoring you. We thank you
No.
all for coming on. We see your blues. Somebody wants, I'm sorry to cut
Wait,
her off.
hold on. Somebody said no
How many
shade.
grandkids you
great-grandkids
have?
do I have? I have.
Thank you for calling us beautiful. I want to acknowledge you guys.
Yes.
We appreciate you guys so much for coming on. I see the things, but they want to be like, you're going unknown. So I'm sorry, Blue. Go ahead.
No, I was just looking no shade, but how many great-grandkids
Yeah,
does Blue have?
why would she like...
Right. Okay. First
Just
of all, I
assume
am a
that she got
grandma. I
great-grandpa-
am a grandma, so I'm okay with that. It's okay.
Great. She don't have great.
I have
Yeah,
great. I
like-
do have grandkids though, so
But maybe she thought you
Maybe
said great.
maybe you're just a great grandmother
I am a great. I'm a
to your you're
great
awesome
right.
grandmother. How about
but
that?
it's okay. Guess what, y'all? I'm a grandma of 8. So,
Ooh.
yes. So, thank you. Because we're gonna answer all the questions. So,
And everybody share the video one time for
Yes,
us too.
yes,
Share the video,
please.
get some more of your people in here.
Thank you, guys. I am a grandmother of one,
yes.
a Gigi.
And Gigi, and I'm Lovey.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry, Blue.
Man, the difference of grandmas today, then whoa.
I have a
Whoa.
daughter last year college, right?
Yes. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So, go ahead.
Okay, so back to the online dating profile. So I think that there is a difference versus going to a site and
Okay.
looking through profiles versus somebody sliding into the DMs.
Yeah, but there are high profile where you pay high fees.
Oh, yeah,
so
there's a
if
lot of
someone
them.
come on a website and they're paying $2,000-$3,000, I will assume that it's kosher. It's pure,
But what? Okay, can you define why you keep using that specific word, kosher?
Because it's not pure. It seem all like, I just feel like if you got, I don't know. It's people. I'm opening up to the fact. I don't judge it because I'm all for it with
Right.
you. Because
Oh,
I've
yeah, you-
seen all the love stories.
There are a lot, yes.
But I just won't be good at it.
You know what? Honestly, I agree with you. You would not be good for online dating. You know
no.
why?
Why?
Because you don't have a lot of patience.
Oh no, no.
And you
I
have to literally,
Oh,
keeping it
no.
real, you have to go through like 30 to 40 profiles to get a good
God.
one.
Are you kidding me?
Yes,
I
girl.
can't even
It's
take 5 dates.
well, I'm
3 dates.
Okay, well, I'm not.
Frustrated.
Yeah, the date. We haven't even got to the dates yet. I mean, you got to go through 30 profiles before you can get one that you even want to talk to, that you want to message, and then you move to the phone calls, and then you move to the dates. It's a headache. It is. But I've met some amazing people online.
Oh yes, you have.
I
in
have.
the
I've met
past.
some
Yes,
amazing
yes, you
people
have.
online.
Yes.
So I'm gonna leave.
Uh-oh.
No.
I'm just like, okay, wait 1 minute.
No, because
We're on live.
you do meet a lot of great people. They just might not be great for you. Okay.
Okay.
They just might not be great, and you might not be great
Not
for
the
them.
one. They're not the one.
Well, maybe. Okay.
You made some good friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's potentials out here. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, let me just. And another thing, with the online dating, I give a lot of people credit for confidence, because
Oh my God.
I mean, you've seen some of the.
What do you mean credit for confidence?
Okay.
You don't give them credit. You
No, okay.
Linda said them creepy men's. Yes, Linda,
Yes,
I
Linda,
agree.
exactly.
They're
There's-
showing all their vehicles and they're standing in the bathrooms. I mean, it was not one profile that Blue couldn't send me that had.
Well, I was just sending you the funny ones.
So I told her, you know what? I'd rather go to the homeless shelter, clean up
She
a
did.
man, and be with that man.
I mean, look, I just sent you the funny ones because we were bored that night. It was like 2:00 in the morning.
I was like, I'm going to the shelter to get me a man,
wanted to
clean
give
him
you a-
up. I'm not about to do this.
That's
Don't
bad.
send me.
No, the ones you should have seen the ones I sent her, Mark. Some of them are
But
so bad.
but then you didn't make it no better for her. You are part of the reason why she has that messed
my
up impression.
God.
Well,
Online.
true. Okay, I may be part of the reason, but she knows the good ones I've met. I was just trying to
Yeah.
The
entertain
good ones
her
you
that
met. So
night.
what you doing is you keeping the good ones to yourself, and you showing her all of the
Oh
toilet
no,
paper.
she knows the good ones I talk to. Yeah.
No,
But
no,
you
what-
said that for yourself.
What I'm saying, yeah, for
Well, I'm
yourself.
not- well, I mean, she's not online dating, so.
But you'd scare her off. Like you didn't give her anything. You didn't give her any motivation. Is what
Next
I'm
week
saying.
we're talking about the horrors
Horrors.
of dating. So there's a
Oh, boy.
reason why I'm like this. I had a horrifying dating.
on
dating
online.
blind
No.
date. It was a blind date.
Oh come on.
Oh.
T, how would you? Why would you do that to yourself? Come on, I gotta get you. Why would you even do that to
My
yourself?
God, yeah, it was a disaster.
It
Learned my
was.
lesson for that. I'm telling you, it was bad. I'll tell you about it next week. So
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about that next week.
Yeah.
But with the online dating, I think so back to your question, Mark, when you said the what were we talking? I'm sorry, I just
difference,
lost
you know,
the
we're-
difference. Thank you.
Yeah.
The difference in bring me back, Mark. Bring me back.
Online dating versus
No, we
social
were-
media.
No, we were just talking about with the confidence.
Oh, the confidence. the confidence.
So now if you're somebody's, I don't want to say level, but if you're in
Type.
that
If you're-
If you're that,
if they're out of your league.
exactly out of your league.
Okay.
And some likes that I get. Come on now, like you.
So
you
so what you're
know.
saying is you give people credit for confidence if they
Confidence,
know if
yeah.
they know that you're out of their league, you give them
And
credit
I'm
for.
not. I say that humbly. Like I'm not saying I'm
like
all
you're just the shit,
that.
right?
Yeah.
So if it's somebody that you give them credit
for shooting their shot.
for shooting their shot, basically,
Absolutely.
yeah.
so she give him a date.
No, I don't. I don't give everyone if I gave everyone a date that would like my profile, girl, and it's a lot.
You're not gonna
I'm just
talk about-
saying.
you'll be on a date every day.
I would. I mean, and I'm not saying that like I'm all that.
Roof Chris.
Okay. I've been on a few dates. So I did join Facebook dating. I'm not going to keep that real. Like I said, we're going to be real and raw. So I refused to pay for another dating site because I was on Black People Meet. You know, I've done the paid sites. And my children are telling me that I need to get some business and get out their business. So I guess that because I don't go out anywhere. I don't get out the house. I don't do a lot. I mean, I'm always working, you know, on my project. So I started the Facebook dating. Because I refused to pay for a website anymore.
So what is that like?
Now you guys,
that's your
I know
answer?
Let me clear this up.
I met
Everyone,
some nice guys on.
now did they miss the beginning? We're best
what?
friends, but I don't do online dating.
She doesn't. It's me.
Don't
I do.
be in my inbox, please. I got enough psychos in my DMs. I'm gonna show my DMs one day to you guys. We're gonna go in the
Oh,
DMs,
Lord.
okay?
You talk about
Please.
entertaining.
Oh, entertaining.
Entertaining,
We're going in the
Jesus.
DMs. We're gonna open up the DMs to you guys one day. That's how raw we gonna get.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it real, absolutely. But I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of. I think people need to take it a little. If you don't have, when you get on these sites, okay, and you're doing the online dating world, take it for what it is. Don't jump on here and think you're gonna meet the one immediately, because then you're definitely gonna be disappointed. So take it for what it is. It is what it is. Oh, I thought that was the. I thought you had a sound effect for thunderstorms, cause yeah. It can be stormy days sometimes. It can be stormy days sometimes, for sure. But I just think you got to have patience with it. Just take it for, it is what it is.
And then the thing about it is, I feel like people already go into the dating scene with expectations.
They do.
Absolutely.
Well, everybody
So
wants.
You have
you're right.
to.
You should.
You
right?
should.
So then,
Absolutely.
when you have a platform that's called specifically online dating,
Mm-hmm.
you go into this thing with even higher expectations. You're like, okay, well, I'm gonna find somebody that's compatible with me, because this is specifically for dating. So somebody on here is gonna be not about games, like I'm not about games, because
geez,
this is
it's
a arena
like
for that.
Monopoly
But
on there.
again, when you put expectations on something, sometimes you're setting yourself up for failure, because you'll never be able to it'll never live up to your expectations.
Yeah, absolutely.
The standard is too high. It's like almost like, okay, per se, like when a movie comes out and they got this trailer and it's like super crazy looking, like it's hyping you up, and it's like, and sometimes that movie can never live up to your expectations. So you think about online dating, you get, you go into it with this expectation that you're gonna find somebody, you be that much more disappointed, and it's shorten your fuse. You end up like Leisha, to where it's just like you don't even have a fuse.
No
Soon as you-
patience.
soon as you
No,
put the fire to
absolutely.
it just explodes. You know what I mean?
That was a good example, like a trailer. Because these profiles, sometimes it shows all the good
They
parts.
give you the trailer, but then you don't know the horror movie. You don't
Yeah,
know the
absolutely.
You don't know that part.
Absolutely,
It looked like a comedy, but you get into it and it's actually a horror movie. You don't know it.
Yeah, a
exactly.
train wreck, yeah.
It definitely is. I mean, I don't want to set myself up with that, because it's a reason. I might.
It's
be,
not for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is not. And I mean,
What about you, Mark? Do you do online dating?
I don't do online. I kind of feel, that's why I feel the sentiments that you said as far as the online dating, because it's just like, I don't know. Because I just, from my experience from different online sites, it's just like creep land.
So you
know what I mean?
have done it before.
I've not the paid sites, not
Right.
the paid ones, but it's just like in certain, even back in the day, it was some sites that were dating sites that weren't, like Black Planet was actually a dating site. Little do people know. It was before it was called social media, where it was just about socializing. So I've done it, you know what I'm saying, but I just find I render better results when I am just naturally getting to know somebody, as opposed to this is a platform where it's specifically about dating, because some of these people, like, everybody's definition of everything is different. Love, dating.
Yeah,
So when you
yeah,
say dating, some
yeah.
people say see fucking site. You see what I'm saying? It's not about dating. It's just
Right,
finding somebody
exactly,
to smash.
right,
So
exactly.
again, they bring all of the creeps out. The creeps come out at night on the freak site. So that's
Yep.
what it
Well, they
what
have
it's
an
like.
app. What is that app?
Tinder.
Huh?
Tinder.
Tinder. That is the F site that you just said.
It's-
A hookup
it's the
site.
banking
It's a hookup site.
Like they want to
I mean,
smash
the way it
someone.
look like Twitter is even coming to a sign looking like a porn site. If you go on there and look,
Oh, really?
yeah, they got them. But it's
I ain't
just
been on
nothing
Twitter,
but,
so
I haven't either.
Twitter is like a freak site now.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
Well, I'll say it like this: Twitter is more lenient than any other social media platform for explicit content. So you have people on there posting some of any and everything, and those that's
my.
the majority. Yeah, so that's what it's not just like a specifically for freaking. It's just
Yeah.
they ain't restricted. They're not as strict on their content, because they got to compete with Facebook and and Instagram. So they got to do something different
Right,
to get
right.
people on there, keep
Let
people
some
in.
things go.
So
Yeah.
so Facebook and Instagram, they real strict on that. So they gotta let everybody bang on Twitter. That's how they
Well,
do it.
I even with bars, I don't meet men at bars. I don't take them serious. I wouldn't talk to a man at a bar. And so I have my own little crazy perception of things in that nature. So
Yeah, I mean, it's the dating world is definitely
It's rough out
it's a
here.
rough place nowadays.
Oh,
Dating
my
pool got
God.
piss in it. as they say.
Jeez.
Whew, it's
Gosh.
rough. I wouldn't wish dating on my worst enemy.
Damn.
Gosh.
Says the girl who goes frequently to dating sites. I don't know
Not
how the hell that
frequently.
works.
Oh my God! Look, I haven't.
How does that work?
Look. I just got on a dating site. Like I hadn't been on one in a while because I'm so focused on my projects, my books and business and stuff. So I stepped back out into it. I'm about to step back out of it. Trust me, because
That quick? You just step back.
girl, you know how it's just no. I can't anymore. I'm tired. It's work.
You just better get you a nice shower head and call it a
Oh,
day.
okay. No,
Alrighty then.
okay.
Go spend
That's
a couple
whole
thousands
nother.
on a whole nother faucet.
That's a whole nother conversation,
Yeah,
girl. That's a whole nother talk
yeah.
show. That's a whole nother
That's
show.
too much time. Go to sleep on it. Wake up.
Oh, okay, girl.
Sleep on it. Wake up.
Well, we gonna
Work,
keep it real and raw.
Work. You know.
But I don't know. Dating, I believe in fairy tales. Like I just know I'm gonna.
Lord have mercy.
I know I'm gonna get my happy ending, and my knight in shining armor might come across the screen, or might actually ride up on a white horse.
The hopeless romantic.
Absolutely,
Is what you are.
I am. I
Keep the
definitely.
faith.
I gotta keep the faith. Gotta keep the faith.
Keep the
So
faith.
you still looking for like the the husband and the family and the white picket fence and the dog and all of that
Absolutely.
type of stuff, huh?
I
Right?
want someone I can rock out with.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Everybody wants a
Likewise.
partner,
Everybody
you know.
wants someone that like
See,
that.
I want to travel. I want to go get the fuck on,
Yep.
get on somewhere. I don't really
Yeah,
want to sit at the
absolutely.
Some
house.
vacations.
Yeah.
enjoy life with.
Yeah,
So
like
absolutely.
the kids, we both passed kids. I done
Yep.
popped one out. You got one probably, so it ain't even about
Say
that no
that's
more.
a
Let's
wrap.
just go live and have fun and see
Absolutely.
stuff and make
Absolutely.
money.
Make money.
That's where I'm.
Make
that's where
money
I'm at.
together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, get a
Ching,
partner.
ching.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely. It's tough. You would think that I'm asking for like the Mega Millions numbers, the winning numbers, trying to find a soulmate. It's
That's
crazy.
how we all feel. That's how we all feel. You know what I mean? That's how we all feel. A lot of people come into the situation with an agenda, with a mask on. They come into it's like everybody wants the same. Just like you see how we just came to the conclusion that we all want the same thing out of a relationship.
Right.
But when you get with a person, it's like a motive. You have what do you want out from that person? Everybody wants the same thing out of a relationship. But what do you want out of that person that you with, that you got in front of your face?
And that's where I think the profiles come into play.
Jeez.
What's wrong? What Linda say?
What Linda? Oh, Linda
What
going
Linda?
in.
Here goes
Oh,
Linda. What
shit,
Linda
here goes
say?
Linda.
Hey, Linda, we loving you. I welcome you. Linda gonna get a gift.
What'd
We
she
doing
say?
raffles too, you guys. We got all kind of stuff in the future coming up.
Yes, absolutely.
We giving away some. We'll let you know in a few. Yeah.
Okay,
What did she say? Should I have one required before a man can take me on a date?
She wants you to go to the police station.
Before our date, we go to the local police station.
Okay, Linda, that's why be
Copies of our
safe.
state ID. Even though his name has been ran through Otis.
Hey, I ain't mad at her. You have to. You have to.
But the thing about today is you can run their ID at the police station. You can do an Otis check, and they still have you in the house tied up with your arms behind your back. So that don't stop
And you know
nothing.
what? You
That's
know
like a
what?
camera ain't never stopped nobody from doing the crime.
While you're bullshitting, all of these green light gas
Oh,
stations
come
is
on.
like, this don't do nothing
It
but
ain't
give us the
say- All they
footage.
do is just, so you gave the police, they know who you was with, but you're still tied up in the garbage. It ain't gonna stop them. So, that still ain't safe,
And that's another thing. Everybody's like, "Oh, you're gonna meet just crazies online." You can meet a crazy person at the doggone gas station.
Oh, please.
At the grocery
You know,
store.
Please. At Black Tie events.
Speaking of Black
Yes.
Planet, right? Black
done
Planet,
met some
when
crazy
I was just real heavy on the internet back in the day. A lot of my friends was looking at me like I was crazy because it's just like, you meet people off the internet?
It was a
because
stigma.
in the beginning of it, it was like the internet was the next generation of the call chat line. Remember you to call the
Absolutely.
chat? So that was like meeting people off there was like spooky. So, if you met people off the internet, that was spookier because it's a whole world of people. You really don't know who it is, right? So I always used to tell women like, it might be a little bit safer, especially for women, to meet people online because it gives you an opportunity to gauge a person's personality first and get to know them because you can be out at the mall. Dude asks you for your number, and this happened plenty of times, and dude's, nah, I'm all right. Bang! He got you right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
He grabbed you. He can do something, shoot you, whatever, right there. But online, he shoot his shot, and you say no, and he get crazy. You can block him. You know what I'm saying? You at least live for another day. Goddamn it! You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times, it's just easier. It's just more. I felt like for women, it was a better platform to meet on. You
It
know
is
what I'm saying?
safe because you can really like you message each other, you talk, and then you move to the phone calls, and then you gauge it before you actually
my
go out on a
I
date.
feel like, and I guess, and then some of that perspective may have been biased because I feel like that I'm a good enough judge of character to be able to gauge a person's personality without having to being able to know them in person. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like from my side, yeah, I'll talk to women online, and I can pretty much tell if you're the type that I would get along with or not just off of a conversation or two. You know what I'm saying? Just getting to know, because sometimes, and then you probably have experienced this. Both of y'all talking to people, right? You meet somebody or you see their picture, right? And you have this preconceived notion of what they even sound like
it.
on the phone.
Yeah.
Right? You have this preconceived notion, and then you get on the phone, and they don't even sound like the person. And you're like, oh shit! Like I don't know if you're a catfish, or I don't know.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
you're nothing like I thought you was gonna be. So like, what I mean? It takes time. You can't just, don't. It's the online is a better filter. It's a better threshold.
And you
to-
have
Let's see. I meet enough jokers in person, so I don't even have time to
Well,
make it
yeah,
online.
yeah, well,
you
yeah,
know,
you
it's
see,
just
It's not for everyone.
Women, y'all have a whole different world when it comes to dating because when y'all come out from the time that y'all come out the house to the time that y'all go in the house, one day you've been approached more times in that day than we get approached in 6 months.
oh yeah. So
You see what I'm saying? So it's like y'all have way more options to choose from as far as people shooting their shot at y'all. You know what I mean? And then but like you say, by the time you get to online, you exhausted. You don't even want to talk to nobody. You got through smacking them down all day. Get down, boy. Get away.
No. Just it's just gosh, it's just so many issues. No, like with your lifestyle too. Like if you go to the gym, if you're out a lot. I'm in the medical field, so you just. But like Blue, she's like
Okay.
writing books. She's alone a lot. She's doing a lot of online work. Her stuff. My work consists of people. So I'm constantly in front of people at
And
big
talking all
events
day, all
and
day.
talking and communicating. So it's easier than someone like you said. If you're not really out involved with people, then to find a date is kind of rough, whether you're a man or a woman.
Absolutely.
So,
And also with the online dating, so we were talking about the profiles.
Right.
Please, guys, okay? And I'm just, from the men, they tell me women do the same thing. Like, keep your profiles real. Like, you cannot be young and old at the same time. I'm sorry. Some of these pictures, they start off young, and then when you keep scrolling, they get a little bit older, then a little bit old. By the time you get to the last picture, you like, damn, is this your
Grandpa?
granddaddy? Exactly.
I told her that's 3 generations:
Right.
father, son, and the granddaddy. It's all
It's
3.
terrible. It's just it's a mess out here. Whereas they can do that online, but in person, they are who they are.
Yeah, and the filters nowadays. Oh my God, mess up everything.
Man, listen.
I don't think men use filters
Yes, they
as
do.
much as
Oh my
women.
God, I've been seeing
You've
this.
seen them? Okay.
Yes, I've
Men
seen
use
this guy on Instagram, and when I seen him in person, I'm like, you my friend on Instagram? Where? Who are you? Where are you?
See, now, are we wrong for feeling like that about women?
Oh,
No,
absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Because it's just like it's almost like to me it's a form of catfishing, if
Yes,
you will. Because
absolutely.
and then I don't know if y'all have heard of this thing that this is an actual clinical
Study.
thing that you can be diagnosed as this Snapchat dysmorphia. Have you heard of it?
I love it. I love it.
Have you heard it?
sounds like
I haven't
something-
heard
So
that.
what it is? That sounds like something I made up.
Yeah,
no,
I
it
think
didn't.
you
Go,
did, 'cause
go
I never
Google
heard
it.
of
Go
that.
Google it. So what it is? The filters, right? We have people who go and have surgery to alter their faces to look like the Snapchat filter because because when they look at, they're so used to the filter. When they look at themselves in real life in the mirror, they feel ugly.
Jeez.
So they're gonna go ahead and have their plastic surgery done. I mean, and then here's the thing, right? People, the bodies. It's the same thing about the body. People getting plastic surgery on their bodies because they feel, what they see in the mirror is not, and it's a form of dysmorphia. You know what I mean?
I have to.
And they look so bad. Like
Some of
real
them now.
life.
Now, and then to each his own, right? Because everybody
Yeah.
doesn't get the surgery for the sake of pleasing somebody's visual appetite.
Okay,
Right?
yeah.
Sometimes it's for health reasons. Sometimes it's for a lot of different.
Now, what kind
situations.
of surgery you talking? Weight loss? I'm not talking about
Oh
that
yeah,
kind
that's
of
what I'm saying.
surgery.
It
That's
could
a
be weight
different
loss,
surgery.
or it could be like getting
Plastic
plastic
surgery.
butt. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
okay.
That's what I'm talking about. So
Plastic
it's a difference.
butt.
So
Yeah.
the lead press on butt and then boobs
Yeah,
and stuff like
yeah.
that's not good. That's
No,
not good.
it's not.
Wait, hold on.
unhealthy.
I'm sorry. I was reading the comments. What did you say? Was your last comment?
Lead press on booty.
Libra.
Lead press on butt.
Press on.
Hey! I was interested in one some years ago.
But I
I'm
mean,
for plastic surgery if that's what people want. I mean, as long as you're doing it for the right reason, not to get a man, you're
Well,
doing
here's
it
the
for
thing, here's the
yourself.
thing, here's
Like
the
the
thing.
mommy makeover.
Here's the thing, though, that I like. At the end of the day, do it healthy. Do it. Get it professionally done.
Yes,
If you're
don't
gonna
go
do it,
to another
don't
country.
go get no cement pumped in your butt and then wondering why you got holes and potholes in your butt because you got 7 Mile put in your butt.
Yeah.
That's why you got potholes on
The
it.
basement BBL. Yeah, we're not doing that.
Yeah, little stuff like that. You know what I mean? So
Cause what's her name?
Keisha, no,
No,
Michelle.
No,
Okay, Michelle.
No,
Cool.
no. She's the only one I think that had surgery that looks wonderful. I forgot her name. Just forget. It'll come back to me. Start with a B. Mark, you should know. She's from New York, I think. Bernice. You know Bernice? Mm-mm. Oh yeah.
I think I know you talking about. I know you talking about.
Yeah.
Bernice Birch got last name B too.
Yeah,
Bernice
yeah.
Burgos,
Yeah,
Burgos, or something
Bernice
like
is
that.
beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. So now you said you was interested in doing, not just to dig into you on that, but like you said that you would be doing it for you and not for nobody else. You know what I mean? Now how I just want to know how true that statement is when women say it. When I'll be honest to say that men we do shit for y'all. I mean we want to attract y'all. You know what I mean? So how can I say it? Like it seems as if at the core of all of that, we're doing what we're doing for the opposite sex anyway, like to make ourselves better for them. You know what I mean? Because it's not like, dare I say it, like you're not gonna enjoy your booty like your man would. You know what
But
I'm
when
saying?
you look in the mirror and you're moving it and you like the way you look, you like what you see in the mirror, then you're doing it for yourself.
Yeah, I'm just wanting to know
Yeah.
the different sides of the line of doing it for yourself versus
Because it starts
somebody
in here.
else.
It does.
It starts in here. No matter if you go get the surgery, you got to really, really get your mind and your heart ready for something like that. And
And also, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no.
Yeah, no, I also believe that, some women like yourself, you love going to the gym. Some women have that patience to, work hard and work. And I'm getting that now. You've been a great influence on me for sure. But, I'm also that type to where, if I can go to the plastic surgeon, get me down to like a size 10 and then, get it off and then I'll work at keeping it off.
Okay.
Some women, that's me. I'm definitely for plastic surgery.
Yeah.
But I'm a little,
yeah. Me too. I'm not against it.
yeah,
I'm not against it. What I'm against is like making yourself look unnatural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're going like supersizing it, you know what I'm saying? You just go to the menu and pick out the medium butt, right? Why you got to go and get the butt lover's butt? You know what I mean? Why you gotta,
But then your whole rest of your body isn't
unproportioned.
Your arms are not fit. You got fat arms. Like, I'm sorry to the PP loans, but everybody got a big booty now. Everybody halfway beautiful. Like, I can tell you ain't been in the gym. Everybody.
You went and bought that whole look.
Your look ain't even together.
And then when you get old and it start to fall off you,
It's
what you
not
gonna
fit.
do?
They done went crazy with PP loans. Everybody got a big butt now. Everybody in shape. So you better hope they got a brain when you're trying to get with these women. 'Cause
that
they
part.
all
See,
gonna
that
look-
part.
That part right there. Absolutely.
See, and now when you talk about
Absolutely.
like the profiles, right, of the guys on the dating sites, when they put the superficial elements of themselves first. You know what I'm saying? All of the stuff that they want you to attach to. When it's like, okay, fall in love with my hand, not my heart, because I don't really have nothing on the inside to give you. So I'm going to shower you and spoil you and overcompensate on this material shit to get you attached to that, so you like me. You know what I mean? So that's
Right,
again, you know what I mean?
absolutely.
And then on the male side of the dating scene, just like y'all said, dudes say that there's women to do the same thing. That's what we see when we see them flaunting the ass,
Right.
and the titties. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's the you trying to bait me in with this, and then it's like you're mad because all of the dudes just want to get them the panties and shit. And it's the
Right.
same thing with the dudes. All women just want me for my money.
You
Nigga,
flashing it?
You on your profile picture sitting on the front of your boat with $10,000 in ones in his hand and shit. Your nipples out, your little raggedy nipples out. Now you know what I mean? Your uncle. So your whole uncle on in it. So now you mad because women don't want you for nothing but what they see. Like you need to give them what you are. You
Absolutely.
give them you. That's not the real you. That's not you.
Absolutely.
So and that's to the men and the women that put that forefront to the forefront.
So that's why I date for matter. I'm not into, everybody throw away love and all this cliche. Matters of the heart. So if what matters to me should matters to you, and then matter makes love. So you gotta understand, I don't do the love thing and looking for this. I like to see your matter, and if your matters don't equal my matter, then we can't do anything. So that's just
Yeah, it's like we gotta have mutuals.
Yeah.
You have to be able to be on the same page about enough things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because if not, what is that? What is the what kind of relationship that? It's like I'm forcing myself to be with somebody just because
they look
what
good,
a trophy,
they
right? Because they like they like that's not
absolutely.
what this.
No.
Yeah, we too grown for that. And
It's
yeah,
a
that's
sad
just,
place, though. You
yeah.
know, it's miserable.
and then those are the people, right? You have on social media that are flaunting the relationship, and they look all beautiful and colorful and dandy on the posts of social media, but they are going through absolute hell.
Because they don't have matter. Because what matters to you matters to me, and that creates love. So, you know, if your matter is, you know, this stuff here don't matter. I need to feel that, you know. So, yeah.
I think at this age we should be dating for purpose.
At the end of the day,
At the end of the day.
Yes.
And there's a lot of, I'm just going to speak as a woman, there's a lot of men out there that are our age or older that aren't dating for purpose. I don't know if they're going through something like a midlife crisis, like they're trying to just get as many women as they can. And they play games online too. You know, that's a problem too. You know, so I mean, dating sucks either way, whether it's online or in person.
I mean, a lot of people. I think a lot of our people specifically is conditioned because of, dare I say it, you know, the entertainment scene. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna pinpoint it to music or TV, but just the entertainment scene as a whole. Where this whole thing is just, you know, perpetuated to it. What? You gotta object. You gotta.
Both hands in there. I'm with you.
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah,
said
yeah,
music
yeah,
and TV.
So
I'm with you.
They both are
double hands up.
creating a atmosphere where people, again, going back to people expecting something.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? They expecting what they see on TV, expecting what they see in the music or the movies. And when your real life partner, when your real life situation don't live up to that, then you got a problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you're not even that. You're nowhere near what we talking about celebrity, rich people that's going through rich people shit. Like you trying to, you know.
Boy,
Yeah.
oh boy.
You ain't
Yeah,
even,
you
you
hit a
ain't even
good one
nowhere
on that.
near.
That's
that.
all on the whole. Right, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So don't you know what I'm saying? Look at what you see in a reality TV show and try to contrast that into your life and compare that to this is what Rashida did. Well, Rashida's rich. And so is the dude that she's messing with, right?
Right,
So that, like,
right.
what I do, it ain't got nothing to do with him, and it like, stop comparing that like it's some kind of
Oh, my.
parallel.
No.
You know what I'm saying? If that's the life that you want to live, then you go and try to get on TV and do that with the
I
people
think,
that's
Mark,
on
if
TV.
you meet someone that says that, you need to get rid of her.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the reason why I'm single.
Yeah,
That's the reason why I'm
get
single.
rid of
I
her.
have a lot of episodes.
Reality shows.
Episodes.
You got to call them
Reality hoes.
Oh, okay, I'll let
They're
you
like
say
spaghetti
that. I'll
hoes
let
or
you-
reality hoes. That's
Kelly,
what I just call them.
Kelly Jenkins says that she says, I think people do date for a purpose, but everybody's purpose is different. Very well said.
That's what I said
Yeah,
earlier. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Because
very well
it's like
said.
everybody wants the same thing out of a relationship as a whole, but everybody wants something different out of the person that they went in front of their face at the time. You know what I mean? Because everybody gonna say, just like I asked y'all, we all kind of agreed on the same thing that we want in a relationship, and everybody out there in the world would too. But guess what? When you see the dude that pulled past with the Benz, all gold rims and shit, you know what I mean? Then it's
What
like,
Chris
okay,
Brown
now
say when the rich nigga wants you, and your man can't do nothing for you.
Exactly. And same thing, vice versa. You know what I mean? When the woman who is just the average everyday pretty housewife type, you know, and then now her husband goes to the strip club and he gets the wild Nicki Minaj, extra exotic looking, like she got a problem. You know what I mean? If she's not solid, if that's not a solid foundation that they got at home. So you know, you're looking at the superficial stuff that's out there. You know what I mean? And it's not for you. You shouldn't get attached to that because that's stuff that could be gone tomorrow. That fake ass could fall out. We've seen it. You know what I'm saying? That bank account could get drained. He could sniff it all up, jump off the bridge at the casino because he lost it all in one shake. You know what I mean? So.
And I'm finding dealing with people that's wealthy, they think, okay, first is money and fame, okay? But it's never really that. It's relevancy they go after. And that's why they never feel full no matter what they get, money, houses. They always feel still empty because they want to be relevant, you know.
Right.
So they would do anything just to be relevant. So, you know, that kind of stuff, someone is not happy with what they have, then they don't know the value of things. So you just have to be careful with dealing with people like that.
Most
So
definitely.
that's just a sad situation to be in, to have things.
Shout out to everybody tuned in on YouTube, man. I forgot to tune in on YouTube.
You're not in on YouTube.
Everybody else tuned in. Months go by, real talk. Yeah, and because of what?
Oh, I didn't tune in on YouTube.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we both on both of them. So sometimes you don't know, and I use this analogy on a couple of shows, where it's like, how in Michigan we have true 4 seasons of weather, and we have to dress differently for each 4 seasons. So that's kind of like how a relationship is. You have to see people in the summertime, in the wintertime, they wear different clothes, different masks.
Absolutely.
You got to know them when they broke. You got to know them when they're happy, when they're sad, when they upset about stuff. It's different levels to this person that you got to experience and know of this person, because they actually turn into a whole different person
In the winter?
when they're mad. In the winter, yeah. When they cold, when
And then
stuff
in
get
the
cold, and when stuff get hot, And then when the leaves start falling, it's a whole different. They put on different clothes and different masks.
And COVID has tested a lot of relationships. This pandemic, you really know if you love your partner or not.
Yeah, because when you stuck in the house from them for months. Yeah, you know what? And it's crazy because in the beginning of COVID, we seen a spike of domestic violence cases.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So that was like a reflection right there, a testament of people being in superficial relationships that they might not have really supposed to been in.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
for sure.
The real came out. You was really with that person enough to know them.
Absolutely.
So.
But I was talking to an older friend of mine we were talking about dating young, older guys that date young. I was married myself to an older guy that was older than myself.
Okay.
And so I was sharing with that person, things got real for me. You get you got all this money, you pick these young girls that's 20 years younger than you and 15 years younger than you. But you're not thinking about when you go to that doctor and you get that diagnosis with cancer, she going to stay there with you to take care of you. Or you have a stroke, is she going to be there for you because she don't know about real life. So when those kind of real life situations hit, and then back in the day, like 50 years ago, women were taught to marry for money. So you get this man who have this job. So you hit those old housewives that took care of their husband to death. But nowadays you got girls getting their own bag. So you running around here trying to get a young girl. She come up off of you and she wind up leaving you.
She gone. That was her.
So her hair, her business, her whole bag. So women has their bag now. So they're not standing around. So when you pick a woman, you better make sure you pick someone who's gonna be there when you get that diagnosis.
The one that's in love with your heart and not your hand. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why as men we should be smart and not lead with our hand. And try to bait a woman into falling
with your
up.
hand. That's bad advice.
Oh, so here we go.
Yeah, that's bad advice.
Bad advice.
Bad
Mark.
advice.
Is it?
Because
you better hit something
about
on that.
it.
Bloom, bloom.
I'll flush that. So when I say lead with your hand, I mean like go out and spoil you first. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to lead with. I'd rather lead with my heart first than my hand. I'm not about to. Because that's what I'm saying. When I meet somebody, I'm not about to inject what I call steroids into the relationship or the friendship. And then the first week we just going on trips and we buying.
Okay, no. I don't. You don't go out buying Louis bags.
That's what I mean by leading with your hand, like just giving you.
But you still take her and do romantic.
Oh come on, that's most definitely. I ain't saying we was about to walk through the desert. Come on, now.
Now, I will say I do feel bad for men when it comes to dating because it gets expensive for you guys.
Man,
if you have a lot of first dates and you're going out to nice restaurants, it gets expensive.
They enjoy it.
And well, some of us enjoy it.
Yeah.
Some of us enjoy it. I mean, I
mess it up.
I appreciate a woman who can identify the creativity or the effort.
Appreciate the effort.
I'll say, the effort. You know what I mean? Because it ain't about all of that all the time. You know what I mean? Because I feel like once you get to that point of I don't want to use this word, but deserving it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Everything has to have a worth. I mean, you go out and she's tricking off the ball with everybody, right. So you got to make sure she's worthy of it.
Okay, see,
so
I'm
that's
glad.
fine.
The reason why I say this is because I'm used to the women to take that abrasively and be like, "Well, who are you that I got to deserve something?"
No.
You know what I mean? Because like we are, somewhat of the prize too. Damn it.
Yeah, she should be given to you as well.
We had that conversation on another show about the men. Being the prize. When is the man or is the man ever the prize? And to my observation, I mean, I think it's a mutual thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's a mutual thing. You know what I'm saying? But
100.
it's just the emphasis on the woman being the prize because she's the glamorous one. She's the sexy one. She's the she's the beauty piece of the relationship. You know what I mean? So it's like this is the prize. When in fact, if the woman was the prize, then why don't she propose to him?
No, no,
Exactly.
no, no.
Exactly. Right.
No, not
exactly.
doing that.
Exactly. And I wouldn't want to put. Listen again.
not
And
a
I wasn't. And I
relationship.
wasn't.
I
And I
don't want
wasn't.
no
And
soft
listen.
man like
Hell no.
that.
And I wouldn't want a woman to propose to me because that's not a proposal. That's an ultimatum.
My
And
God.
yeah, if a woman
because
does
it's like
it,
if you
absolutely.
propose to a man, just say hypothetically, if a woman proposed to a man and he says no, what does she do after that?
She leaves
Go
him.
to the next one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's an ultimatum for me. You know what I mean? You tell me that you marry me or else. You know what I mean? But it ain't that for a woman. A woman can say no, and then the dude still push up and try to, show her his worth to convince her that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
So that's the thing. You know what I mean? And then again, at the end of the day, how can a woman propose to a man when a man is supposed to be the one that's providing for her and doing for her? That's not a proposition. You can't propose to me that you want me to take care of you for the rest of your life. That's something that I propose to you. I'm
Yes.
giving you that. That's a proposition for you.
Absolutely.
You can't propose that. That's an ultimatum. That's like a So
I can
that's why I don't believe in
I can
women
only
proposing to men.
imagine that man's life to have a woman like that. Can you imagine
What do you mean?
a woman that proposed to a man?
And then,
Can you imagine
and then
his
if he
life?
say yeah, oh, she's cracking a whip on your ass the whole time. Like
His life is
It's hell.
over.
Oh, yeah.
Are you kidding me? She's like running everything. I can't
But
take
you
a
you know
man
what?
like that.
Sometimes though it's like that on the flip side with the marriage the way it is. Sometimes the man to propose and then the woman that think, oh, I got you. That's the trap. I got you where I want you.
No.
And
I
then
think that's more
I ain't
men.
I ain't say because you wouldn't feel like that because you wouldn't operate like that in that situation.
Yeah, right.
But there are women that take control of it. Then they wearing the pants and running the man because
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
so.
And I think sometimes, because we've become so independent, more so in this day and age, that a lot of women will take on the man's role sometimes and feel that he's moving too slow. So I'm going to go ahead and push this relationship further to the next level. And that's why they propose. I think it's a no-no, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think that should be a gradual progression, of understanding between them both. I don't think either side should push for that.
Well, that comes along with dating with purpose, Mark.
Mutual. It should be,
They
You have
come
to-
with
that's
all
the purpose.
these.
If that's the
They
purpose,
come like, are you dating just to date? I think men should be more honest, and women. Okay, I'm not looking for marriage. I just want a life partner. Are you willing to live that life and do it? Yeah, let's go. I don't think no one should fool women like, oh, I'm looking for a wife, and then you never intend on marrying a woman.
Absolutely.
But I blame the women for staying in it that long because you set the tone. And so, with that being said, it's up to the women. You set the tone, and a man only going to do what you allow. And
I think the
believe
whole period in between the time that you meet a person and if you end up marrying that person, in between the time you meet them and that you marry them, that whole period is the prenuptial agreement period.
Oh, you saying once you make commitment. So, in the Bible days, it wasn't going to the church and having like a preacher. Like once y'all committed to one another and y'all laid down y'all vow, committed by that was marriage. So you're saying, so how long do you think it should take if you want to marry a woman, when do you know? Like she's the one.
When do I know?
Yeah.
It won't take long at all. I'll say that.
I agree.
There's not
I
a
agree.
specific time period, but it does not take 5 years.
No, but Mark, you overdid it. Not even a year.
Yeah, I'm just saying because there's been people that's been engaged for 5 years or with
10
people for
years.
10 years
Yeah,
and shit. And it's like, we
yeah.
get married one day and it's just like, you just on the cliffhanger. You just waiting on the edge for some shit to happen and
then
it's
when
almost
you-
like baiting you on, like like just using this thing to bait you along to keep you here. Like I don't believe in that.
But with study, I found out that a lot of people who's in those type of relationships is for stability. One of those is benefiting the other in some type of way and keeping them in the predicament.
It's possible.
And then when they hit bottom, they're like, okay, well, blah, blah, blah.
Or it's just for convenience. You know what I mean? Is it because
yeah.
I can't I have someone that
Just to say you
I'm
have 'em.
content with, right?
Security.
And to say that I got somebody and I don't want to be alone. You know what I mean? Some people just have people get in relationships just for the sake of saying that I got somebody. You don't even really like the person. There's no compatibility. You don't fit in your life. It just, I got somebody. You know what I'm saying? And then they feel like because I have someone and we both share this agreement that we are each other's, that we have to be loyal to that and put up with whatever we put each other through.
Yeah, I don't
to
believe
stay
in
there.
that.
You know what I'm saying? Or we're wrong. Like that's not. No, I'm not going because my peace is the most important thing
Oh,
to me.
protect that peace, yes.
Of anything. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
At any
Ain't no
point-
price for my peace.
I was just about to say, at any point you cost me my peace, you're too expensive
Oh
in my life.
Come on. Come on.
That's exactly what I was just about to say. So yeah, I'm
Yes.
not about to. You're not about to.
We need a hand clap.
need a
On
hand
that
clap on
one.
that
Yes,
one.
that was a good one.
That's so deep right there. And I take that to the core. Dude, like, cause no one is promised to be here tomorrow, so I'm not holding on to what. Then you leave, you wind
We
up
should be each
single
other's
anyway.
happy place. Not like this is not should be a contractual. I shouldn't feel confined contractually to this thing and bound to the point where okay I have to stay here or it's like I feel like I'm in a catch-22. Damned if I don't, damned if I do situation. That's not what love is.
When you feel that way, that's a sign to leave. That's a sign to get out.
Yeah. That's it. Like because every ship, friendship, relationship,
Come on.
partnership, fucking pirate ship, cruise ship, all of these ships take you places.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Should take you
Come
somewhere.
on, now you talking.
And in the
All
event
right.
that it stopped taking you somewhere, what should you do?
Jump ship.
Abandon
Jump
ship.
Hey,
ship.
jump ship.
That's-
Get on
it's so
board.
true. And
Yeah.
you,
Let's go.
There you go.
Come
Get the hell
on.
off here.
I
Yes.
want to kind of go back to what he was talking about with, when we were talking about setting boundaries. And
Yeah.
it comes back to, we don't ask enough questions when we start dating. I think you should ask questions to make sure that you're on the same page, that you guys have the same, that you're dating for the same purpose. Well, who was it? Kelly said, was it Kelly that said that, everybody does date for a purpose, but their purpose is different. Now, who can you blame if I start dating somebody, but 6 months in, I find out we going in opposite directions?
See, this is where I said that's the whole prenuptial stage, prenuptial agreement stage. It's not we're building, we're agreeing, we're building, and we're agreeing on if we like this or that about each other, if we're gonna be together or not. You know what I'm saying? It's like agreeing, like getting to know you and agreeing if you're that person or not. Before we actually make that official.
Can I ask you something as a man? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
When do you think? How long do you think it takes before you should be that you're going to be exclusive?
Exclusive.
Since you're asking like the dating phase, like you go from the getting to know each other phase to the dating phase to like we're dating.
Yeah, that's
like,
two different
depends-
stages.
Yeah, it is two different.
Yeah,
stages.
it
That's what I'm
depends on.
saying.
Well, I was gonna say it depends on the chemistry. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It could be the first week that y'all mutually feel like that, or it could be a month. You know what I'm saying? that y'all take before y'all get to feeling like
It could
that.
be a
That
couple months.
It could be a
Yeah.
couple months. I
Yeah.
mean, some people got a whole 3-month trial period. And they got
Yeah.
like I gotta wait 90
Yeah.
days to see if what I feel about you now is still gonna be the same in 90 days. And if I'm gonna pursue going forward with this, you know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, because I look at people tell you what you want to hear. Like she said, ask questions. Asking questions is not a big thing to me.
It's the action.
I listen with my eyes. So I date with my eyes. So that means, I'm not going to ask you a bunch of questions. I watch the way you move. So with that being said, I'm not going to tell you what I want and what I think you should do. I'm going to watch the way you move. So I listen with my eyes. So if you just be around them, then you'll find out everything.
When people
that you
ask me,
need.
man, well, what? I used to get it all the time on Facebook.
Yeah.
Chicks want to know, well, what kind of woman do you like? I know it when I see it.
Hey,
I'm not going to give you
absolutely.
the blueprint of
You
you're
gonna
going to
dress
try
up.
to turn yourself into what I want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And then, no, I don't-
absolutely.
Now, you know what? Speaking of that, so there's one thing that I know, the one for me, he's going to do this one thing. And of course, guys would be like, well, what's that one thing? Well, I can't tell you.
Because then they
Because
just
then
gonna
you're
try to
going to
think,
do
I'll
it.
just do
Yeah,
that.
Exactly.
absolutely.
Yeah, because that's part of having that happen naturally. Like this is a part. If you're the person for me, then you are who I want naturally.
You're going to do that one
Not
thing.
not because I gave you the cookie cutter mold to fit in and you
Yeah.
just pressed yourself through it. Like that's not how it works.
No, not
So-
at all. My dates, I'm okay. What do you like on the date? I'm a vegan. The rest is up to you. I'm not telling you what to go do. I want to see your creativity, what you're going to do. I don't want you putting on the show for me. I'm not into that. So
That's adding steroids into the shit.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
You're doing stuff on purpose to try to impress me.
yeah,
I want to be impressed with you, not with all of your tricks and you know what I'm saying, all of your magic tricks and
can't really see
your
what I'm
accessories
trying
and
to say
stuff.
something,
That's my thing.
Just always come with your A game.
yeah.
Always be yourself. I don't want you to come with no game.
No, but I'm saying but come on.
Just come with your best. That's what you
come
said.
with your best. Yeah,
Yeah, come with your best. You know what I'm
have
saying?
to
Put
come
your
with
best foot forward. That's what it is.
absolutely.
Yeah. So I was dating this guy before, and I'm an Avenger fan. And so I didn't know he was an Avenger fan, but he said that every time he would date a woman and they find out he an Avenger fan, they would act like they like Avengers. He like, what? You know, they would come to his house. He had this big theater and stuff. And they, oh, I love Avenger. They start wearing Avenger clothes. Like, are you kidding me? Like, so, you know, that there is just like, no, I made it.
And then when they fall out, I didn't like this fucking Avenger shit anyway. I'm like, yeah, so that's the thing. I don't want that fraudulent person. You know what I mean? Don't just you know, attach to me off of what you feel like I like. I mean, I want you to be who you are. Yeah. Because, hell, you might teach me something else. Because I might say that I like pork chops, macaroni, and broccoli, but with smothered chicken and mashed potatoes and green peas walk up the block, I got a decision to make now.
Yeah. I'm not being in a relationship I can't learn from you. I'm not. That's my number one. Like, what you see, it's a man that supported me, a man that took care of me, and a man that effed over me. So that makes me. So I have to learn something from you, whether it's good, whether it's bad.
It's like
a mixture of all of them is right here. Right.
I could like, because I know myself, and I just look for the same things that I offer. You know what I'm saying? In myself, like I know I'm silly as shit. I want you to be able to make me laugh sometimes.
Yeah,
you know
absolutely.
I know that I will be helpful and supportive for anything that you got going on. So you know what I mean. I would want to see how supportive you are of what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So we just like little stuff like that. You know what I mean? I just look for. You know, dare I say it, but look for myself. Something, you know what I mean, just elements of what I... Didn't I just say I wasn't going to tell everybody?
I'm listening like he tell his whole day, or the girl's okay.
But see, here's the thing, though. Like, I'm such a one of one. Like, you can try to carbon copy the shit all you want to.
Yeah.
You'll see authenticity.
You can't be the woman me just making that shit up overnight because I said it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the thing. Like, you know what I mean? And I don't mean you gotta, you know what I'm saying, have 6 Mile Radio and you own it. Like that's not that's not.
She got her own radio station too. I own my radio station.
Like that's not what I'm saying. I mean, just be, just be a unique individual. You know what I'm saying? Be creative, be smart, be the things that will keep me entertained, keep my interest. Yeah. Say that.
And that's what you said earlier about you can tell by the conversation. I think at this age we could tell by the conversation if it's gonna work or not.
Man, look, it don't even. I can walk in the room and
the whole energy.
You don't even have to open your mouth. I can look at the way your eyes move and your body language.
Your body language.
I can tell if you're the type of person I get along with or not. I won't even approach you if you don't even have the energy. I'm way beyond you even open your mouth now. I don't even want to have a conversation with you because you act like a hood rat.
Have you ever? Be nice, Mark.
I'm just saying that's what.
Be nice. So have you ever been talking to someone like, oh, this is my last time, like delete their number and blocking them while you talking? Like, oh, really? Okay, I'll call you back in 5 minutes. Like, shoot, you get back on here. Oh, Jesus. Like, no.
It's like you just walked in out the rain. Like, oh, man, let me get up out of here.
Oh, that reminds me of a conversation I had with a gentleman one time. Girl, I think I told you about this.
What's that?
So we were talking, and then he asked if we could... Yes.
We don't have callers in a minute, you guys.
Yes, I want to first say thank you to Crystal.
The line is... The phone number, not to cut you off, is on screen, 313-723.
You guys can call in.
0481. The call line is open right there on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen if you want to chime in on anything. Go ahead, Blue.
Yes, please call in and give us your view on this. But this guy, so we were talking on the phone, and like immediately he was just like, oh my God, I'm so glad you called. Okay, so, what do you like to do? What's your favorite movie? What's your favorite food? What do you like, where do you like to go to eat? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah. Exactly.
Hey, calm down.
I had to tell him that. I was like, yo, okay, let's throttle back a little bit. So then we started talking, and he, I was like, well, what's your idea of like, good first date? He's like, well, I would, bring you to the house and I would run you a bubble bath. I was like, oh, Lord, I can't wait to hang up. Yes. Girl, it was, the bubble bath. I said, no. No, I said we're not doing that. And then he's like, well, if you don't want a real man, then I'm not the one for you. I was like, okay, you know what?
So what do you think about first date? Someone trying to take you to a pier, a picnic? I think
okay.
that is so not efficient. I don't like that. It's not.
That's tough because in a way it's romantic,
But
but then
on
in
the
a
first
way
date,
you're
why
like,
would you wanna be
is this
romantic with
cheap?
me? Like,
Because they're putting their best foot forward.
no, I think.
I mean,
you
but
low on
I feel you
cash.
on that. I
think
feel you.
low on
I
cash.
feel you on that. But this goes back to, I will say, it's expensive for a man to date. So you kind of be like, oh, that's cute, but I
It
don't
was
really
never
want
cute.
it.
It was like, oh my God, blocking you. What? Lapeer in a picnic? I don't know you from a can of paint.
It's public.
Absolutely not.
It's public. I mean,
So what are we going to be sitting on the, like, I don't even want to sit on a cover with you. I don't even know you like that. Like, no, to Lapeer? What are you? So the first thing I was thinking, like, okay, do you know I can't swim? You going to drown me? what is taking place here?
okay,
Like,
valid.
no.
That's valid. Absolutely.
No. Oh, I don't put myself in those kind of situations.
No.
She might text you like, this is not good.
Okay.
Yeah, this is not good.
That is a little. I mean, but if it's daylight, I think out in public it's okay. But I don't want to go on a first date on a picnic. I mean, what do you think about coffee on a first date?
What do you mean coffee?
Let's meet at Starbucks for a coffee.
Or just narrow it down like this. Narrow it
Instead of
down like
lunch.
this. What is an appropriate first date? Where to go? Where's an appropriate location? What is appropriate activity?
Okay, I can only tell you what not to go.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll help.
Don't ever take a woman
That'll
to a
help.
Mexican restaurant.
Note taken.
There's a reason why she said that.
Well, they'll take
Never Mexican restaurant.
Okay.
I mean, that is like the low budget. Starbucks, absolutely not, Jennifer.
I agree. I don't even drink coffee.
Commercial
so I agree.
restaurants. That is a no-no.
Yeah.
No Fridays, Applebee's, no commercial restaurants.
Okay, now, well,
No, I'm sorry.
no, I agree. But there's some people that's their budget. So I mean, you can't knock them
You
for
shouldn't
that.
be dating
Well,
because that's going to be problems. That is going to be problems. You should not be dating. You should be focused on your finances.
Girl,
You should be totally
Girl,
focused
okay.
on building your finances. If you can't take for at least once a month or somewhere to step out and eat good, then no. I can't eat cheap food and when I gain weight and be fat.
I get it. I appreciate that.
No offense to anyone. No problem. I'm just saying, like, that kind of food
We're just
is
speaking
not
for
good
our
for our
own
body.
opinion.
Yeah, it's not good for our body. You know, that's garbage.
Oh
so,
wait,
you know,
wait. Demetrius said the clinic would be a great first date. Need to know.
The clinic.
Need to know off the rip, and you too. LOL. Okay, Demetrius.
What's the clinic?
The clinic.
The
to
clinic
see if
clinic.
You, the clinic. Girl, see if you got STD.
Where I
Hey,
agree with you on that.
Look, I
agree,
actually,
especially if you in them hot states.
oh, child,
red
that's
states.
a whole.
The hot state.
Okay,
Them
we're
hot
not.
states.
Oh, are we going there?
No, we better
we
not.
ain't going
we
there.
Can't
We
go
ain't going there.
No.
We ain't going there. But
We got some states. If the man take
Yeah.
that there, you better run because look, I'm a nurse. I didn't tell that. I don't throw that around, but those numbers is high in
Yes,
some states.
some states,
I mean, I don't
absolutely,
even see how
absolutely.
anyone is not sick in those states. But yeah,
and you know what? I'm glad that Demetrius brought that up because that's something a lot of people don't do anymore.
what? Go to this clinic?
No, I mean, before you decide to go to that level, you both get tested. I actually, back in the day, years and years ago, I dated a man. And when we got ready to go to that level,
He took you to get tested.
we both went and got tested.
Oh, that's nice.
We both did. We decided that that's
You
something
know what?
that
And
we wanted to do.
I was gonna say that earlier. You know what I mean? Because that's often said in conversations like this. Like, oh yeah, we go to the clinic and get tested together. We go to, like Linda said earlier, go to the damn police station and
Okay.
make copies of the. How often have you actually done that? How many times have
I've
that?
never done that.
I have when I
Go,
got tested.
Went to
with the people before you went, like when you started dating, you say, "Yeah, we're about to go to the clinic and shit and check your balls." And
Oh,
shit.
well, no, the
Because
clinic.
what
I
if
did
you're
that
not even
one
gonna
time.
sleep with them? So why they need to get tested? Like, you know my business, and I ain't even
Good,
plan on giving you
good.
none.
Of course, on the
point.
first
Not
date.
the
Good
first
no.
date.
But
Okay,
when
well,
you get to that level.
period. When you get to that
Oh,
level,
when you get to that level.
how often?
Never.
Okay.
No.
I did that one time. I told that
She
one
said
time
she-
we did.
Kelly says she don't even like to eat on the first date.
Like it sound good on paper to say, yeah, we about to go to the clinic and get shit checked, but ain't no who does that shit for
What?
real, man. I mean, you
that
did
was
it
just
once
that
though.
one time.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I did.
Go to the clinic, your life be ruined.
You find
Yeah,
out some
you
stuff
like,
you didn't
what?
even
Find out
know.
some shit you ain't know about you. Like, oh shit, like what the hell?
But you know what though? Now it's even relevant to get COVID tested before you go on a date.
Wow.
Girl, they're gonna cough that out together.
No.
So you got to get the vaccine before you go on a date? You
I
only
do
let me show your
ask-
vaccine
I do-
papers.
She's
I do ask if you are vaccinated.
That's
Absolutely.
not a problem. I mean, I guess,
mean,
we live in that day and age where that's appropriate to
You go get
ask.
vaccinated.
Look, she gave her the papers right there. She just gave her the papers.
I mean, but I do ask. I mean, I don't say show me your vaccine card.
Only
Let me
reason
look
she
up.
asking because it affects your male
You are
area.
so dumb. That
so
is not.
studies shown that people that with COVID
I did not ask for that reason.
can't get up.
That's not.
That's
true.
what it affects.
Oh gosh, you're gonna get some calls about that
Yes,
one.
it does. It does.
Okay, now
Absolutely.
you about to have a Nicki Minaj moment.
I don't care.
No.
I mean,
Mm-mm. Be careful with that.
Okay, only reason because you're gonna make a big deal. My
No, I'm
name
not.
is-
No, I'm not.
I don't
gonna
want
make
nobody
a
calling the state on me.
No,
okay?
I'm just
On
saying.
my
You know
license.
what?
But
You know what Nikki just went through making a claim like that, right? They
Yeah.
they
But-
wanted to
but-
cancel her
it,
because of
it
that.
has been.
Listen,
men
how
has
about
been saying,
cancel culture is on its way to being canceled?
Yeah,
Like, this
cancel the
is like,
cancel
come on,
culture.
that's-
I'm just
yeah.
saying you can't really put that. That's
Well,
that may have been a side
no.
effect, but it doesn't affect everyone like
well,
that.
I'm saying with me in the medical field, I've
Okay.
heard people say that it affects man's
and I'm sure
ability.
there's been some
So
cases
why
of
you
that.
I think I've heard it too, actually.
why?
I've heard
may
it.
have
So why
been.
she want their vaccination card?
I didn't ask for the vaccine.
She don't even have to worry
card.
about their what's the name because it's not going to get up.
Yes.
You're not gonna have to worry about their what's the name because it's not gonna stand.
What?
They're gonna
I'm
need a
sorry.
Viagra card too when she fucking around with you.
That's not true. No, I'm just
Vaccination, Viagra. you
Yeah,
know.
I'm all set.
No.
I'm all set, Blue. Can we go?
I can't stand her
Can
sometimes.
we go?
I can't stand you sometimes. But yeah, you're absolutely.
The whole time we was at the Fox, she like, do you have your vaccination card?
I did not.
I'm like,
You're
stop
such
using
a-
your hands eating. I'm vaccinated. Okay, go ahead.
Kelly says, I don't like eating on first dates. Breaking bread with new people is important to me. You don't like to eat
Wait,
on first date.
did
What is
she-
it? That's why I'm just like, what is an appropriate location? It's like, I don't want you to give the blueprint or nothing. But that's why I was asking, not only for y'all on the panel, but
But you don't have to go out to eat. You can go to what, bowling, shoe pool,
I'm not going bowling. on
comedy
first
shows.
See what I'm saying? Like, it's different strokes for different folks as far as
date.
what
Only
you.
because I'm very funny about where I go with COVID. With being
Oh,
in the
because of the
pandemic.
Okay,
COVID,
we talking
okay.
before COVID.
Okay, are we? Or I just found that out. Thank
Yeah,
you.
we
I'm talking in general.
We're talking about in life. You know.
I'm talking in
Okay.
general.
Um,
I mean, you saw how I just felt like when we went out Saturday night to the Fox. We went and saw a great comedy show, but I realized I'm not ready to be around that many people. So on the first day, I have to be able to social distance, and we were like confined because the show was sold out, and it was just, I keep hitting this. I'm sorry. It was just too many people around me. I couldn't, and
Well-
I double masked when I was up in there.
So going out now, it kind of gets messed with your anxiety to make a long story short.
Yeah, it does. Like I have to go to restaurants where it's it's COVID friendly, if you will. Like a lot of the upper scale
Social
restaurants.
distancing is
well,
not-
that and they have the plastic
Oh, okay,
shields in
okay,
between the
okay,
booths.
okay.
Or Jay Alexander for a while, they were putting like people 2 booths away from each other.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of like you said, Applebee's and they weren't doing that. So I can't. I'm still taking. I take
Proper
COVID
precaution.
very
And it's
serious.
not a bad thing that people are out there doing that. You know what I mean? Because just like with a lot of things that are in place for COVID, I guess calling it precautions and whatnot. I used to use hand sanitizer all the fucking time anyway.
Wash your
Right,
hands.
right.
I
We
used to
washed our
wash
hands
my
before it
hands
was
all
in
the
style.
damn time.
Like,
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just
Likewise.
like, it's just like, welcome to the club, everybody, for
Right.
me. But, it's just the mask and all of that. You know what I mean? But still, like, I'm not even so much, I'm not going to say I'm against it because I know.
Against what?
The mask.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, I do know the health detriments that could cause. You know what I mean? With us breathing
oxygenation,
in
yeah,
the
and
carbon that we are. So,
oxygenating,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Even with a lot of the kids, you know what I'm saying? There was kids that were coming up with respiratory issues or infections. Right, because they were in school, right? Because they got to wear the mask and they're breathing in the carbon, and now they're going in. They diagnosing them with COVID, and it's not really COVID. It's they got an infection because they're not breathing in the oxygen. You know what I'm saying, that they're supposed to be breathing in. They breathing in the carbon that they breathing out. So
You take in oxygen, push out deoxygenated
Right.
blood.
Yeah.
It's going back in too. So that is absolutely true. But God is good. COVID has not touched me, so I'm blessed.
most
Yes,
definitely, most
absolutely.
definitely, I feel the same way. Me and all of the family, I'm
Covered
glad.
by the blood.
Absolutely.
I mean, so what each his own. I'm not gonna talk about that because to feel that.
I'm just very cautious still.
Yeah, I don't know who's listening, but yeah, you guys know.
For sure.
So,
Rick said, funny and good stuff. Oh, thank you, Rick. We appreciate that. You know,
Yeah.
feel free to call in and share your view on online
Someone
dating.
call in.
Yeah, call in and let the ladies
Come
know
on,
what they're doing.
guys.
This is their first show, ladies and gentlemen, okay, on the network. I
Hope
don't know
you
if they've
guys
done
enjoying
podcasts
it.
before. It appears that you all are enjoying it, you know what I'm saying? So I would like you all, if you would, to just call in and give the ladies some insight on how they're doing on their first show. Let them know. And then, you know, you ask some questions, you know what I mean? But I think they just like looking at y'all. I think that's what it is. They just like looking at you.
They like
Thank
looking
you.
at
Yeah, they
us.
just like looking at you. That's
Oh,
all
we
that
thank
is.
you guys. We enjoy you guys as well.
Yes, I'm excited to be here, and this is a great topic because we talk
Really?
about this all the time amongst ourselves, and so I think
It's
that
not one of my favorites.
okay, well, all right, moving on. All right, moving
Because
on.
she doesn't do the online dating.
Online dating.
She
It's
has
always
a
so
trust me.
much.
She has a view on everything, and I always hear her view about dating. Like, oh my God, you're so brave. Like, you know, I can't believe you have time for this, or you know, you have the patience for this. But we can move on to another subject.
No.
No, she wasn't saying it like
I
that.
wasn't saying this subject is good. I was saying
Yeah,
online
it is.
dating. You know,
Oh,
it's
the
good.
online date. Oh, okay.
Oh, this
All
is
right.
good stuff. Good
Yeah,
stuff. I agree.
okay.
You know, dating is, you know, you have all kind of guys and men and, you know, I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? Why do women attract a certain kind of guy, Mark?
Here we
I got
go.
one for this one
That-
too.
Okay.
Come on now. Tell me about this.
Y'all know about? Have you ever been fishing?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you go to.
I know it.
You already know where I'm going.
I know
with
where
it.
you're going with
You already
this.
know
Oh,
where I'm
that
going
net.
with it. No, the
No,
thing about it is, you
the
go to a
bait,
certain type of
yeah.
water and fish with a certain type of bait
Mm-hmm.
to catch a certain type of fish.
You better preach on that one.
And a lot of the problem is, right, what y'all don't understand is, right, especially women like y'all who are attractive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody likes y'all,
Really?
okay? Everybody likes you.
Really?
It's up to you. You pick the wrong the
fish?
problems that y'all have. Everybody likes y'all, right? But that makes it harder for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that should make it easier.
Agreed.
I just wanted to put that light bulb on y'all head so y'all know. Everybody likes you. But you pick the ones, and then when you run into the same ones or the same similar issues, it's because you are attracted to dudes with similar traits. You're looking for the same thing.
God.
You're attracting the same thing, or
that's
you
good.
are the same thing. You are the same bait that is attracting the same type of fish in the same area. So if you want a different fish, you go to a different pond
yep.
and
different
fish with a
ocean.
different type
They
of bait.
come from all over the globe. The same kind.
Well, but you know why? Well, that means you're using the same bait.
No, the
What you
same
mean?
way.
You're I'm not saying you're using the same bait as if you're purposely doing what you're doing to attracting them, but whatever it is about you, it's the same thing about you that's attracting them.
Okay.
Could be the bow legs, could be the twisted leg, could be you see what I'm saying? Like I know her pictures,
got
so she don't know.
dimples?
I got it. Could be the dimples,
Just
right?
your dimples. See, you attracting
Again, I get a lot of the same kind of fish as well too. So I know that's why I can diagnose it that well. You know what I mean? You use the same type of bait, you attract the same type of fish when you're fishing the same type of water in the same area.
Well, what about different environments? Okay, what about entertainment? I don't know. I'm just gonna be quiet.
Again, because you picking them, you're picking them, you're picking them.
Trouble.
Yeah, because now she about to have
Right,
somebody
she
listening
about-
like, oh, she talking
She
about
talking
me.
about
huh?
me.
No, I'm not. No.
That's what she about to do.
No,
She about to throw a nigga. Somebody about to get through straight under the bus. Like, yeah, straight under the bus.
You talk about DMs, sliding in the DMs. You about to get a few.
Oh boy.
My God.
Oh, boy.
Y'all be nice and kind. We saved on this show. The blood, the
Amen.
blood.
Yes.
Mark, you got, whoa, Mark is doing communion.
Yeah, I'm doing communion. Yeah, that's the earth. You so silly. So
I ain't mad at Mark.
Yeah.
y'all crazy. But how do y'all feel about y'all first show? How y'all feel? You know what I mean?
I
Because
love
it
it.
seems as if y'all asked me a lot of questions. It made me feel like I want y'all to know y'all wasn't getting on my nerves.
Oh,
Because
no,
the people that ask questions made me feel like you actually care. You care about these things. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So it makes me feel like you would be more productive in the area of what you're doing when you are more informed. So you can't be informed if you don't ask questions. So
Now, look, one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to do this topic is because it's so common now. And some people are still a little nervous to, or ashamed to say, I do date online or we met online. And I don't think there should be a problem with saying that because we're in 2021.
Yeah, in this day and age, man,
Yeah.
it's not,
It's nothing to be embarrassed.
it's almost weird now if you don't
you've
have
never done
social
it.
media, right? Because we come from the day, I ain't gonna say we come from, but I remember the day and age of the internet when it was almost like I said earlier, oh, you make people online? Like, that's weird.
Yeah.
And now, if you run into somebody and they say they don't have social media, you're going to look at them like, who in the hell
What's
is you
wrong with
hiding
you?
from? What's going on? Like, what,
what you hide?
what's going on with you? You know what I mean? So, for you to say, nah, like, we live in that day and age now to where, like, it is kind of, it is kind of awkward to say that you don't meet someone, you wouldn't meet somebody from the internet or offline because everybody has the internet. What I told people back in the day, like I told my mom when she first was spooked out about me talking to people on the internet, I said, Mom, just like I am a normal ass person at home with a computer at home, there's thousands of other normal ass people with computers at home.
You use that language, you said it like
No,
that?
I didn't say it like that.
Okay.
I didn't say it. Hey, Mama, I didn't say it. So no, but yeah, it's just like just like I'm a normal person with a computer at home. There's thousands of other normal people with computers at home. There's not weirdos and strangers and
Yeah, I agree.
So that was my card that I played when
So you guys are making me think I did online dating
That you
because
what?
I've had
Well,
on social media.
you've met people
On social
online
media
and
when-
dated them. Okay,
Yes.
you didn't. Because
See,
and so
it's
that's
a
why I
difference.
wanted y'all to expound on y'all
Yeah.
because I can understand the difference. Like those dating sites. It's like the people that are specifically trying to either meet somebody today, and it's like, I mean, dare I say it, for that genre of people, it would almost, I don't want to say it because you said you've done it, you don't come off as this type of person at all, but it's almost like, the like desperate.com.
Then that's how I see
That
it.
You know what I mean? It's like desperate.com. Like, these are other the people that are desperate to find someone who can't on any other. And again, not to apply that to you because you are furthest from the galaxy of that. Like, you don't come off to me as somebody who has a problem attracting people, meeting people, getting along with people, and none of that. But in my mind, just me being the intellect that I am, and just just gauging the crowd of people that were frequent on them
Be
sites,
sure to say it'll be on.
it's like the weirdo zone.
It'd be weirdos in person though.
Yeah, you're right.
Like,
Right. But see,
literally,
wait.
Okay,
But this is weirdo.com. Right? This is where the
Weirdo.com.
weirdos go to,
Yeah.
right?
And some
'Cause
of
the
them, yes.
Yeah, so
And
that's what
some
I'm
of
saying.
them agreed.
So
But-
that's what I mean.
But for a lot of busy people and people who don't get out, like I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I mean, if you guys want to call me a weirdo or
No.
or I know you're not saying I'm a weirdo, but I'm
No.
saying I don't want to make anybody feel like they're a weirdo if they're dating online.
No. Mark said that's his perception.
No,
of
his
it.
perception, absolutely.
I don't
but
have a
I'm
problem
just,
with it. I
know
didn't
you
say
don't. I know
anybody
you don't.
weird.
But I don't
No,
want you
no,
guys in the audience,
absolutely
to
not.
feel that I don't think there's an issue with. I
No.
mean, we're in 2021, and I ain't gonna lie, there are some weirdos on there for sure. Like, can we talk about the profiles? Back to the profiles for a minute.
Okay.
You're a weirdo, okay? If you're got a picture of yourself in the shower with soap all over you, that's a weirdo.
That's a red flag.
Yeah, that's a red flag. And then you can see where he put the soap on his face and on his chest. That's a weirdo. You're a weirdo if I see one more shower curtain picture, like we talked about.
Or both of your cards.
No, both of your yes,
Vehicle.
we
I
don't
don't
wanna
care about
see-
your
yeah,
vehicle.
Yeah, you're a weirdo. Okay. You're a weirdo if
It's
you,
like, look what I have, and if you was with me, you
Yeah.
could have this too. Like, the price is right. And shit. You know
And
what I mean?
let
Like,
me tell you, some of the cars they don't need to put on. I'm just saying, like, I sent her something. She's like, "It's the cars for me.
It's the cards.
It's the car, yeah."
Like,
Or
no.
you put your kids on pictures with you. Don't put your kids on pictures
Oh
with
my
you.
God, that is sad.
That's a red flag to me. That's or your mom or dad. I don't anybody. Don't take pictures with people. I've seen profiles where guys have
Please
hit
get
me.
your profile together.
Yeah, I will help
or
you.
what spooks me out sometimes is, and I see this on Facebook because it's not like I'm on no dating sites, but you go to somebody's page and what I do?
Go ahead, tell
Yeah,
on
she-
yourself, Mark.
she
No,
being silly.
no, yeah, because the people you go to the page and they got 1,000 profile pictures of everything but themselves.
That's
They got the cartoon, they got the dog, they got some meme.
That's a red flag.
They got
Rosy,
some sports
rosies.
figure. They got some, and it's just like, who are you? You send me a friend request, like what the hell? Like, who are you? I'm not about to accept
That's
this.
a red flag.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And then, and especially, like, not that this has got nothing to do with dating, but I'm sure y'all get this too. Like, the little, like, in my case, rapper dudes, right? They send you the friend request, and the little niggas got their nipples out, shirt off. They got the AK in one hand. They got $14 fan down in this hand, like it's some kind of check.
$14.
You know what I'm saying? And they're like, what do I do
with this?
What do I do?
Block.
Yes. Or I just had, like, I seen one, and it was 5 guys in one picture. It's like, which one are you?
Oh, yeah, that one.
Which one are you? Let's see. William said that there are some weird people online, but there are some good ones that are really looking for a good woman.
Oh, yeah,
or man.
most definitely.
Look at go up. Demetrius said a lot as well. Go up to Demetrius.
Demetrius said social media back in the day was quarter pay phones and beepers. Okay,
Right.
Like, that was a struggle back then. And then he said, it be some weirdos on them dating sites. Absolutely. One mutual friend, and I got thousands of friends on Facebook. LOL. Agreed. There are, but like we were saying, there are some weird people in person. There's some weird people online. So I don't really think that online is that bad. You just have to
Kelly
be careful.
said she don't have any pictures, you guys. We have to watch. She said she not good on social media to meet people.
Oh,
so.
she just said that. I'm not on social media to meet people, so I have no pics of me, but I attract dudes anyway from things that I post. Exactly. So she's getting messages even without posting pictures. So
And that's weird.
That
them.
is.
I'm saying them.
That's really weird on their part.
You don't even know what this woman
she
look like.
look
This could
like.
be a whole dude, and I'm not saying that you are, ma'am. I know that you probably
Right,
not. You know what I mean?
right.
Because you could probably be the most fine thing in the world. That's the reason why you don't want your pictures on there, because it's going to attract the kind of
She
attention
said
that you
some
don't
people
want.
don't like to put up pictures. Dolly.
because you really don't want anybody what they can do with your pictures. It's so much weird things to go. Hey, absolutely, because
But you
I've
know
had
what?
people
And that's the
take my
pros.
picture
Yes, that's the pros and cons of
make
social media.
Make a site,
Make
make a whole nother profile with my picture.
They are. And I've seen that too.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
happened to me on Crush Spot back in the day. Dude took it. I ain't gonna say dude, but somebody took a picture of my waves, the back of my head, and had a whole profile. Yeah.
Me personally, I just think you're weird if you're on social media and don't have pictures. That's just me, because you
Yeah,
shouldn't
it
be on
seems
social
weird. You
media.
just don't
It's
be on there.
weird.
Don't be on there.
You shouldn't be on there.
But you know why?
But because like even with this is social media, it's interacting,
about socializing through media.
So this thing here, even not to be funny, but my weirdo friends, the ones that not so attractive, they don't like stuff, they just on there just lurking, and then you have these people that communicate, that share and like and everything, in beautiful spirits. I'm not talking away look, but I just feel like they're weirdos, like just on there and just looking. You don't post positive energy, you don't do anything, you're just watching people's status. Like, you make yourself look like a freaking weirdo.
It's called social media.
So sometimes I be laying there, like right now I went from like 1,000 to 200. Like,
Man, listen.
and I just get to deleting
It's
people.
about
like,
engagement
you're
for
a
me.
weirdo.
Right.
Like, I've made money on there, lots of money on social media. I've done a lot with social media. It's positive energy. My timeline, I can see something having a bad day, uplifting. So you create your environment. So social
And I'm trimming
media
the fat.
is an outlet. Yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
if you're just the person holding up space, that's how I feel about you in my life, my
Yep.
environment. You're just
Yes.
on my friend that you
Yes.
just
Yes.
watching. You're not posting, not
Yes.
liking. Get lost. To me,
Please,
you're sick.
please,
Like, get off
please,
social media.
please.
Like, get off social media. Like, you on here, like, I don't see you. And the people that don't like stuff, people that don't comment, they're the ones who watch you the
Oh,
most.
yeah.
So it's
Absolutely,
funny to me
girl.
when I post stuff. I'm like, you're watching, like you stopping something. Like, you're a weirdo to me. Like, so if you're watching, you're on my page, delete yourself, weirdo. You know I'm talking about
But
you.
wait. Watch this though. Watch this though. The people who never comment, never like, never engage,
Post
nothing.
anything.
But when you delete them, what do?
Send a
Why you
request. I
delete-
got
Like,
something right now.
inbox. You're like, damn, why I get
Why you
deleted?
delete
Why
me?
are you here is a better question.
Because
Why are
we
you
can
here?
see you viewing all of our stories, but you never like
And then you
them.
can see them interact to other people's page.
Or if I don't see you, if I see you interacting on other people's page, it's like,
Why you
and
on
it's
my
and it's
page?
not. Yeah, and it's not nothing personal, like I'm salty or nothing, but the thing about it is I'm trying to maximize my engagement because I'm a media platform and I
Exactly.
make money off of the monetization
on
of my
now.
content.
Right.
Okay, it's like if I have, and then they limit the amount of space that I have on the friends list on Facebook, right? So picture JC Penney's, right? And I'm giving out a catalog. every month I'm sending out a catalog, but I'm limited to how many people can send me the catalog, right? Or how many I can send a catalog to. If I can send out 5,000 catalogs every month and only I'm getting 1,000 sales from 1,000 customers, I'm going to stop sending my catalog to those 4,000 people and find 4,000 new people who might buy into my catalog.
Absolutely.
Right? Why is this dead
Right.
weight? You know what I'm saying?
Dead
I'm
weight.
maximizing my engagement, maximizing my potential of my turnaround. So what are you here for?
Because the
what you on social media algorithms, right?
algorithm, it only sends it out to so many people. So you're in my space.
And then go ahead with it, because I'm gonna follow up
for
on the algorithm.
to helping someone or someone that's productive or involved to see what I got to say. Like you're just a waste of just.
You're a waste of space.
Who is
You're
she?
a
There
waste
she
of
go
space.
again,
You're a
posting
waste
a
of space.
picture.
You're a waste of
blah, blah.
space. And then the way
Get
algorithms
lost.
work, the way Facebook works, if you can understand this, the more people that see you, the more people see you.
Right.
Right. So if I have more people that are if I only have 5,000 people, if I have 5,000 people and 1,000 people are engaging with me and sharing my stuff, you know what I'm saying? I want more people on my friends list that's going to help more people see my stuff.
Right.
If I never see you sharing me, never seeing you, like, you know what I mean? And again, if what if the content that I'm posting is not worth you engaging with, then again, why are you here?
Please delete yourself.
Leave.
And then like the negative comments, like
The people that only show up when it's time to
Yeah,
rebut
yeah.
and battle and debate you. You see
and,
what I'm
and
saying?
that's the problem I have. Like because I'm not gonna lie. Like when I'm on Instagram and I'm going through my timeline, I look at other people's posts and I sometimes I'll go into the comments and I'll be like, man, there's some negative people out here. Like all you have time to do is to post something negative about this person's picture. Like I don't know. It's like, why are you even on here? Like why do you even like their page?
Mm-hmm.
It's just the negativity that I think is really sad on social media.
People,
so
well, if they don't know, people making money on social media.
Exactly,
So get lost.
absolutely.
And the bigger reason why that is because you have a platform to say and do things that you don't have to be held accountable for.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't have this shit. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't say this to me in my face.
Oh,
You wouldn't say this to the person in their face.
exactly. Let me. So I had
You know what I'm saying?
I did a social
Yes,
media.
Crystal, I agree with you. Crystal, we have a lot. She said a lot. Let me see.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
So I did I put a video out. I promoted a video for domestic violence, and it was part of the play, and it was a physical part of the play where she was getting beat up, and this guy put on there, yeah, but it didn't show what she did to deserve it. It's like, why even, like that was very hurtful to some people that have been through domestic violence. Like he could have kept that comment to himself.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people need to keep comments to themselves if they have nothing nice to say. Go ahead.
Dolly, me and Blue was just talking about that today. You see Dolly comment about
Read her comment.
yeah, about my eyes and
Okay, I got it. She said,
Some people don't like putting pics up because you don't really know.
I'm talking about Dolly.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
Dottie, didn't I? Which
She hit the
one?
last.
What's the
yeah,
wrong
Dolly
one?
said that.
Oh, it's
Far as
another one.
the
Yeah, I'm looking at the
story,
one.
far
Yeah.
as the 100 views we talking
What she
about
said,
today.
yeah, it's so true. That's how I found out how many fans I have. I'll post in my story and get 100 views, but no one likes or comments
That's what
on
I
my.
just said.
Yeah,
That's
so
what,
you would see
we
like, so with the
see.
story, right, the
Yeah,
story
we
is almost
see
like a
who-
page log when you can see who's watching or who's paying attention to you. You know what I mean? But then you're not commenting, you're not engaging and none of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, what is the point of you being here? And then when you delete them, they're the first ones and you're like, well, damn, man, you acting funny. You're like, well, you, like, all I'm doing is reciprocating the energy that you give me. You acting funny. You sent me the friend request and you ain't engaging. So now when I cut you off, it's like, I'm the wrong
You're the
one.
wrong. Yeah, you're the bad guy. It's okay,
People
Mark. You
weird.
can be.
Yeah,
They
people
are
weird
weird
as hell.
about
Those
that.
are
So
weirdos.
I deleted I posted that as a stat. I deleted like 700 people off my page. I said, ooh, like I feel like I just came home and snapped
For
my
real.
bra off and shit.
Heavy load.
Like yeah, just let it all loose. Felt good. You know
I
what
was
I'm
seeing
saying?
people like, I don't know what I did to Lisha to
And
my
you know
family.
what? And look, you know what happened when I did that though? My engagements went up because my
Yeah.
page got lighter. It was more people on my page that actually
Yeah.
seen my stuff. It gave me room because I can show you my shit right now. It's 1,000 people. I have 1,000 friend requests pending right now.
I'm sure you
I can
do.
delete 1,000 people and add another 1,000 people and it'll be back full.
And you know what? That's something good that you just said. When you lighten the load, you can move quick. You can move ahead faster.
That's life.
Yeah, we
For
have to
real.
lighten the load on social media
For
also.
real. Absolutely. TikTok runs a little different.
It did. It does. It
Because
does.
I have
It's mobile.
people, like thousands of people that follow me, but when I go live, it's like a whole nother
it's like people that ain't even
Zone.
following
Yeah,
you. That's,
right,
yes,
right.
because it's more public. It's more
Yeah.
like if Facebook was like that, and Facebook know what they're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They stifle.
Limits it.
They limit your views, and you know what I'm saying, till afterwards, or they push it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Facebook do, but it's different social media platforms. Definitely have different systems, and you know, their algorithms work differently. Some in certain components. You know what I mean? Because again, like when Instagram and TikTok, these are only for phones. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, Facebook, you know, other applications, Twitter, you can get on there from laptops. I mean, so just that alone makes them different systems that you can, you know, as far as posting and what you see. And, you know, you can get on Facebook on your cell phone, get on the laptop. You'll see two different completely timelines. You'll see different shit on your timelines on both ones. You see what I'm saying? So it's crazy.
Okay, well, we're back to this online dating, or what you want to talk about, dating, or when do you feel like you guys should go on a first date when you online dating? Like, how soon
that's
should you go on a
good.
date before you
Like in person, how
In
long?
person.
How long before
long
you talk to
should
a
you guys
person?
converse?
Okay.
That's case sensitive, I would say.
Exactly. I was gonna say that's case by case. Like, I mean, and I haven't gone on a lot of dates. I've gone on a few. And I think it depends on how the chemistry is. Like, you have to have a good discernment of people before you go meet them in person. So I think it just, like you said, is case by case.
Demetrius like your platform, Mark. Yeah. You like this platform, he said. So
Appreciate it, brother.
Yeah. So
Yeah, Crystal said that she also shares podcasts like this. She's older than us, and she wants to learn what's going on out there. Well, Crystal, I hope we've informed you tonight about the world of online dating.
and Crystal, what's your age?
Yeah, hey guys, check in where you're from too. Let us know.
Yeah, everybody in the comments posting, and let's see how many bugs we got on the wall. I call the bugs on the wall the people that's watching, like we just said, mentioned, and ain't commenting. So just as a
gonna
little
jump off
roll,
and watch
it.
a little
We're gonna go down
roll
to
call.
three.
They're gonna watch it later. I got a lot of those. So when I go
most
live,
definitely.
I delete them. Be like, I'll fix you. You
Right,
wanna watch
yeah,
this?
yeah, yeah.
Delete.
Yeah, you
Should have
you
got
had to
on
been
when
there.
I was
You had to be
Crystal
there.
69.
So,
69.
what-
Thank you,
what
Crystal.
city?
Watch my
What
mouth.
city?
What city and state is everybody tuned in from in the comments real quick, please? And share the video if you haven't already.
I have a couple friends on here. I know one's checking in from North Carolina, one's in Pennsylvania.
I did meet someone in Facebook.
Group. Talked for a month, exchanged numbers, then they talked every day for 3 or more months. Let's see what else.
3 months.
Yep, Kelly said that. And then he flew in to meet me. Okay, Kelly, how'd that turn
That's
out?
How
what's
did
up,
that
dude?
turn
How'd that
out,
turn out,
Kelly?
girl? We want to know.
Yeah. Well,
Call
damn.
in, Kelly. Call in.
Yeah,
Call
call
in.
in. Why don't you call in with that one then?
Right, we want to hear more.
Linda
about
from
that
Linda
one,
checking in
Kelly.
from the east side.
East side of Detroit.
All right, Winston,
Winston,
North Carolina.
Carolina,
That's
baby.
what's happening.
Yep.
What's
Hey,
happening?
Winston.
Everybody tuned in. Oh wait, let me put the phone line back up there because I did take the number.
Yes,
off.
Kelly, we want
Call in, Kelly.
details.
I want to know how did that work out with them flying
The call in
and
number
taking you out.
is 313
Where did you guys go when he flew in?
723-0481.
West
Call
side of
in.
Detroit.
Demetrius, West Side Detroit, native Detroiter.
Okay.
All right, live in Southfield. I don't look 69. All right, then, Crystal.
I know that's
what's up.
right,
Yo,
Crystal.
black ain't cracking.
Okay.
Okay. She from Southfield. Welcome.
Awesome. So I'm glad Kelly brought that up. So like when you meet people from out of town, you and I have this conversation a lot. There's been times where I've been flown out, I'll go out and meet.
Got
Don't
flued
mention
out.
my
I got
business.
flued out, y'all. Okay, no, I'm kidding. But I will, because I don't believe that my husband is necessarily here in Detroit. So I think that, it's okay to go out of town and meet people.
Really?
You got to be safe. Please be careful. Don't just fly. I mean, there was one guy that wanted to fly me out
And
so
we
bad.
got a
We got a
call.
call? Okay.
What's going on, caller? Who is this and where you calling from? You are live on Girl, We Need to Talk.
Oh, okay. This is Kelly Jenkins. I just put something in the comments. I told me to call in, so I'm calling in Detroit West Side.
Hey,
All
Kelly.
right, all
Hey,
right,
Kelly.
all right.
Hey,
So
y'all.
let them know. Let the
Hey,
ladies know about the
Kelly.
sound that the dude flew out to you.
Where did you guys go when you flew in? How was the day, Kelly?
He was here for the weekend,
Okay.
and
Okay.
and we were both very nervous. He said he had never met anybody online before. I said I had never met anybody online before. Again, I told you guys that I don't post pictures of me. So when he first got in my inbox and was like, "Oh, you intrigued me," then I was like, "Whatever," I wasn't paying any attention. And then he just kept,
Coming at
He
you.
was
responding to me every
persistent.
day.
Yeah.
Yes, he was. And so then I started talking back to him. Like I said, we talked through the inbox, and we did video call, you know. I didn't want him to think I was catfishing or anything, and I knew what he looked like. So we did video call, and a little bit after we video called, we exchanged numbers, and we always talk like through Duo or whatever. So it wasn't any type of catfishing thing. So he flew in for the weekend, and I told him he couldn't stay at my house. He would have to stay at a hotel. And I told him I wasn't for sure if I was going to stay with him at the hotel. But he flew in Friday morning. I picked him up from the airport, and we just hit it off so good. And I had to come home and pack me up a weekend bag.
All
right.
All right, Kelly.
And it was awesome. And then the next month, he flew me to him, and I went to see him, and it was disastrous.
Oh, no. What happened?
No.
Yeah,
so when he came here, who hosted the date? Like, who picked the place?
Me.
I
showed him the town. We went to a Pistons game. We went to all kind of nice restaurants. We went to the museum. We did all kind of stuff. We had a fantastic time. Like, he didn't even want to leave. I promise you guys, he was like halfway crying, like, I don't even want to go. I'm just falling in love with you. You know, and I'm like, hey, you know, I thought we had it going on. I went to go see him, and it was horrible. When I got off of the plane.
What city did he live in?
He lived in Oklahoma. And when they have a very small airport, so when I got off of the plane, I went to he told me he had never had a woman, you know, in sexy lingerie and a trench coat. So when I got off of the plane,
he never had no Michigan woman, Kelly.
Girl, you better represent.
Come on now.
So I went to the bathroom to change into the sexy lingerie and the trench coat, you know, and the little fishnets, the high heels and everything. So by the time I got out, he had my luggage and everything, and he was like, "Why you take so long to get here?" And he was just snappy. And I'm like, but look what I got on. You know,
like, look before you start tripping. This one took so long.
You had an attitude after that.
So yeah.
Look, y'all not gonna believe me when I tell y'all. He never saw what I had on.
Not after that comment. I'm sure he did.
He never saw it. We drove around the city for about an hour and some change, and he was just showing me spots in the city, because that's what I did for him. When I picked him up in the airport, we just drove around for a little bit because he couldn't check in till 3 o'clock, and he flew in like at 11. So we drove around for a little bit, then went to lunch, and then it was time for him to check in. So he did the same with me. He was showing me spots in his city and stuff. And we did that, and we're riding around, and I got on all this sexy stuff. He never acknowledged it or anything. We got to his house, and I'm still there. I'm thinking like he's just gonna snatch his coat off of me or whatever
and go to work.
Yeah, because when he came here, he was all over. We were outside the airport when I picked him up, and it was February. It was in fact it was Super Bowl weekend, and we were kissing for about 5 minutes outside, just freezing outside kissing. I didn't even get a kiss when I went to him. And got to his house, he had women's clothes everywhere, Victoria's Secret in the shower, all kind of stuff.
Oh, Kelly, I'm sorry, girl.
Kelly, was he pretty well off?
Yes, he was a physician assistant.
That, you know... Yeah, that could have
so,
been one of our next week's show, Dating Horror, because that was really horrible.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it definitely was, and I was very disappointed because, like I said, it wasn't something that I set out to do. Number one, it was absolutely nothing I set out to do, and so this was my first time even engaging with anybody online. So I'm jaded now. I don't want to meet nobody else online.
But you know, Kelly, he just was maybe. I think you should go for it. That's kind of cool, but it's just maybe. He was just one bad. I was trying to see. That's why I asked you who hosted the date.
That's what Linda said.
Because I wanted to see how did you get the second date. Were you the lead of the date, and you were? So that's how you guys got to the second date. So maybe it's just a bad apple. I don't think you should give up.
No, don't give up. Absolutely not.
I think he's just a bad one.
No, I'm not giving up on me, and I'm giving up on online dating.
Online dating.
Online dating. No, I'm saying online dating, Kelly.
Yeah.
I got some good stories. Just because you don't get married and have a happy ever after, I've met pretty cool guys, not on the
Website, on the
website,
dating
but
sites.
on like social media. And we grew good friendships, and we're still friends even though we're not together. So that's why I said don't
Okay.
give up. Yeah.
Yeah, because if that was I would have gave up a long time.
Kelly said he didn't even ask.
Kelly said, "I'm done. I'm
Oh
done."
my God, Kelly!
Oh,
I know
thank you for
was-
sharing,
thank you
Kelly.
For sharing.
Oh, you're welcome. You're
Yeah,
welcome.
thank
Yeah,
Yeah, he's out
I
there,
am.
girl. You're gonna find the right one one day. Stay strong
Yeah.
and stay hopeful, because that's what I'm doing over
Thank
here.
you.
I'm
Thank
retired,
you,
Kelly. I'm retired, honey. I'm
Thanks,
done.
y'all. Have a good night.
You too, love.
No, I'm just kidding.
All right,
Okay, have a
bye-bye.
great night.
Oh my goodness,
that was
Poor
good.
Kelly.
That
That
was-
was a good one. Thank you, girl, for sharing.
Sharing. Wow, that
I'm
clown.
telling you, there's some weirdos.
She
out
said
there.
he didn't even care about what she had on.
She said he didn't get to
Snap
see
straight
it.
into the attitude.
Right.
Wow.
See, and
But you know
What
that's
took you so
But
long?
you
Right.
know, alpha man, that is normal. So that's why I asked
That's
her.
why you asked her, was he well
Yeah,
off? Because
I've had
he
a
fits the
lot
mode of a certain
yeah,
type of
alpha
mentality.
man. Yeah, a mentality, this attitude, women.
And then
this
if
and that.
you've ever if you got a mama, you know that women don't get ready no time quick for
No,
nothing. Like
absolutely.
if
We
you
late
had
for
any
everything.
kind of, I wouldn't say late for everything, but it's
Almost.
like no, yeah, almost.
Almost.
But when it comes to like getting ready for stuff, like come on, you got to take into consideration. Like if she late, she probably put effort into her look. You know what I mean? So at least be
Absolutely.
considerate of that and
Right.
take that into like, you know what I mean? If she just come out the house soon as you, it's like. You'll be in a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation, right? Because if a dude asks you out and then you just jump up and come out, you looking in your kind of way, then it's like, damn, you ain't put no time into your look. You ain't even, but then you put some time into it and you're late, and now you're getting cussed out for it. So
right.
he seemed like a real
Yes,
asshole.
But
the
did you
woman
hear- she
clothes was
wasn't-
all over the house.
she-
though. Did
yeah.
you guys see
That was
Look,
crazy. That was
Linda
the crazy
said it
part
was a
about it.
cross dresser by night.
Oh,
I agree, Linda. Cross
She said she took me out with the women's
That
clothes
was a
all over.
cross dresser.
Yeah,
That's why he
what
wasn't
she said.
interested in the.
But she said
maybe
it was
so.
a great first date.
Oh, yeah, it was a first date. We can't do that to her. We can't do that to
she
Kelly.
said it
now.
was
Oh,
a great
no.
We
first
can't do that to
date.
Kelly.
And
No,
then
no,
now
Linda,
when-
that was a man.
But that's
He was
odd
an
that
alpha
would-
man. That attitude, I'm telling you, that's something.
Yeah,
On the
wow.
whole
That's
life.
scary.
Yeah, it is.
That's
Absolutely.
scary.
yeah, that was the beginning of a very controlling
So
situation.
she got out in
She was
time.
getting into,
She got out in time.
Yeah, you
Absolutely.
dodged a cannonball. With
She
that
definitely did, for sure. That's
'Cause
crazy.
He didn't even have enough sense to think with his other head.
One. And the one time that it would have been beneficial. He would have been got it off.
You had time to think
You
with his
blew
other
that
head.
one.
He
You blew that one, buddy.
Crystal
Yeah.
said
You blew that
disrespectful.
one.
He could have placed those clothes somewhere else. Period. He sure could have.
Yeah.
He didn't even take time to
They
clean
were
up the
his.
house.
They were his.
Yeah.
No, they had this
hey.
attitude. He probably,
No,
these men
I
play
mean,
these games. We're in a relationship.
That's messed
We
up.
just
That's,
get
I
to
can't
know
even
each
think of an
other,
instance when
you
that
know.
would
Kelly
be
said, and he still tries to contact her. I bet he
Yeah.
does. I bet he does.
Kelly, they play this game. I'm single. Yeah, we're not in a relationship. We're getting to know one
Yeah.
another. You know, those are my
But you
sister
know-
clothes. You're insecure. It's in your
no.
brain.
Now, you know what? When she talked about the clothes all over the place, that made me think of men. Look at your back, and women too, because I've heard about some women's, profiles. But because men
Jennifer
tell
on
me
these
about
profiles.
Look, I'm telling you, look at your background. If I look at the background,
Yeah.
if the house is a mess,
Get out of there.
get out of there. Like you
Yes.
gotta, I'm sorry. I mean, I know some men aren't the tidiest, if you will, but
He
I
told
do
her they
look-
was his ex clothes.
Well, why was they still on the clothes? They should have been gone with her. And he wasn't the type of man to throw her stuff out. Them clothes should
He
have
was
been gone
dating
with
too
her.
soon then, Kelly. He should
Right.
have waited till he got his house cleaned out. You don't. I would have said, okay, you need to clean your house up. I'm gone. Catch me the next flight. I'm outta
Oh,
there.
girl, that's too much.
Yeah.
Kelly, and she sounds so sweet.
Sweet, yes. See, men mess it up.
They do. They don't know when they got a good one. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. But women, too. Sometimes women mess it up and don't know when they got a good one, too. So it does go both ways.
Yeah, likewise.
Absolutely. But, man, I don't know. I'm just saying keep hope alive when it comes to dating.
Well,
Oh, Kelly said it had been a year. He said it was a year, child.
them clothes was laying on. They don't
For a
even. Oh,
year?
Kelly, another thing,
Those,
they
I'm
don't lie
sorry.
good.
I'm going to have to agree with Linda on this one. They might have been his.
No, they don't lie good. I'm telling you.
That's
them
what they
alpha
don't
men
lie good.
The clothes was on the ground for a year.
For a year. They had been broke up for a year.
He ain't the type of man.
And he
to
ain't the
throw
type
away.
to throw him away.
Oh.
Crystal said, Kelly Jenkins, yeah, right. Exactly.
Rick says, stop the bathroom pics. For real.
Oh my gosh.
That's disgusting. I don't even like the bathroom door left open.
Oh,
so
wait.
I
Okay.
don't know
Okay.
no
Bathroom pics?
picture.
It's bad enough in their house, but in
Uh-huh.
public restrooms. I hate seeing urinals behind the pictures. I'm telling you, yes. Please stop. And then, can I tell y'all? There's even been some where they're at the store trying on clothes. This one guy had tried to.
Demetrius.
He had glasses on, and they still had the price tag hanging from him. He was at the eyeglass store. What did Demetrius say?
He said he seen one sister basement from her bathroom. He got out of there. Demetrius said
I'm
he was
telling
out
you,
of
look
there.
at the backgrounds.
My
It's
God.
terrible, terrible,
I
terrible.
go and check your air vents. I go in the bathroom. Let me see if it's dusting around here. I got time to be getting my throat and inhaling all this
Oh
dust.
my God.
Have me
Yeah.
coughing and on the breathing machine. I gotta get this dust out of here.
You get diagnosed with COVID. You just went in the house.
All I did was
Don't get me back on that COVID.
Oh man, yeah.
she the COVID queen.
Girl,
She got me so
girl,
mad.
girl.
I don't care. I ain't wearing no mask or taking the vaccine just because of Jennifer. It's like, no, I'm gonna show
Just
her.
because of just right.
Like, nah. I'm just kidding, you guys. I'm just,
No, it's rough out here, y'all. The dating scene, whether it's online or in person, it's a hot mess. But you know what? There are good endings. I mean, there's happy endings. People are finding
Do
true
you know
love
anyone?
daily. Yeah.
oh.
Do you?
You know anyone that met someone online, Mark?
And it was a happy ending.
Happy ending?
I'm quite sure that I do. I can't pinpoint exactly. I want to say I know a couple of people that married their. Actually, my cousin, I believe, she online dated
And married him?
and married. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
great.
married, got married. Yep, had
Children.
2 kids now.
That's
I think.
awesome.
That's,
Yeah.
that's a blessing.
Yeah.
See,
so,
like
yeah.
Keep
that's
hope alive.
Yes, absolutely.
alive.
But
Absolutely.
those are 2 very special individuals. They're nowhere near the weirdo type. I mean, they got
were meant for each
they're
other.
strange. They got some strange. You know what I'm saying? They're goofy as hell, but
Yeah.
they both very 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 intelligent.
Were they in the same
individuals.
state?
And yeah, they were actually. Yeah.
They're both in
Yeah,
the
they're
same
both in
city?
Detroit. Yeah.
So what do you think about long distance dating? That's
Not an option is in my book. I can't do
Really?
it. I can't do it, man. I can't long distance because like.
Well, I mean, you don't
mean-
long distance
okay.
for a
No,
long
let
period
him
of
talk.
time.
Hold on. Let me hear what you
It's
say.
just
Here, Mark.
it's just that
Let me hear from
I
a
just.
man. Let me hear what your views are.
I'm trying to pinpoint exactly what I want to say about this, but it's just like you being that far away, and I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I guess I'm trying to weave away around saying this. I don't know my trust issue. I got trust issues.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if I'd be able to trust being like calling you mine and you're out of state. Like, what about you is mine 8 states away?
Well, we got FaceTime nowadays.
Right.
You can fly in, you can fly there. Long distance relationships.
Okay, well,
So-
I mean, if you got resources that permit you flying in and flying out every goddamn week and shit, just because you want to see
Not
it, that's
every
cool.
week, but
But it's okay. Well, then that ain't enough.
Well,
I ain't seeing you enough.
You need it.
but
you
I mean,
need
it's
it.
I
long
need it.
distance.
Okay.
I need it. I
I'll give
need
that
my
to
baby.
you.
When I'm okay, yeah. Unless it's just like we just on some super bougie business shit. We flying in out of state on some yeah. But like you just me falling in love with somebody that's in California. You live in California right now. I'm in Detroit. I meet you online and it's just googly eyes. That's not gonna happen with me. I'm not gonna fall in love with nobody in California. I don't even like that's
Even
'cause
talking
I'm
to
not-
her on FaceTime.
I'm not listen, like because I'm such an in-person person. I'm not a
Yeah.
phone person. I'm not a
Okay.
text person. If I can't see you in person, I'm not going to spend 3 hours on the phone with you.
And you know what?
It's
I
not gonna
respect that.
happen.
I had
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
It's nothing about you that's keeping my attention that much for me to want to sit on the phone with you and talk sweet nothings with you
Yeah.
and be unproductive and anything else that I got going on in my life and just talk to you for 3 hours on the phone in California and shit. No. It's not going to happen.
No,
You
you know,
better
I
bring
res-
your ass here. We can talk.
I respect
No.
that.
Okay, what if you guys have plans to move one of you guys?
You have to eventually.
Like
It's
do
got
you
to.
set limits? Do you set
See,
timeline?
but see, how long have we the time that it takes to establish that between to before you get to the point of saying I'm moving? I didn't make it that long.
Mark said you. He said he not even making
But you know what, though?
that's honest.
I'm not making it that
I
long with you.
appreciate the honest. I
'Cause
had a
it's
guy.
gonna be
You gotta be,
someone-
you gotta be it gotta be a whoa. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And it gotta be. It's gonna be to the point that if I'm like that, then it's gonna be a red flag in my mind. Like, hold on, nigga. Like, hold on. Like, she, nigga, come on. What are you doing? Like, yeah. Because I mean, last time that I did that, I was 19. I tell y'all the truth. We got enough time.
Mark,
we got 5 minutes.
you stop it.
I'm just saying, man. I ran the phone bill. I remember when I first got online. Right, first got on the internet. And Yahoo Messenger, Black Planet days, right? And I am talking to this chick from Africa.
Oh no.
Okay, ran the house phone bill up to $800 and some odd dollars.
Oh my God.
Okay, calling.
You
Africa.
wasn't paying that bill. Your mom was.
Of course
Was
I
she?
wasn't. I got in my. She got in my ass, of course.
You went out the country though.
And yeah, but see that was out the continent. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I got scared. That's how I found out about the Illuminati and shit, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
she actually she sent me plane tickets. Right, and then I'm on my Facebook, on my Yahoo Messenger, on my chat, like, yeah, look, y'all, she sent me plane tickets. They like, nigga, Africa got the highest percentage of AIDS.
Oh, yeah,
Slavery
that's-
is legal. They
yeah.
got sweatshops and all that. So I got to Google and search and stuff like that. And that's when I found out about sweatshops and the Illuminati and all of that. That's when I got all on my conspiracy theory kit just off of that. So. Yeah, I wasn't like, I got scared out of the online dating after that because I thought she was about
that was a
to
little
kidnap me
much.
and take my passport. Then I'd be over there concubine working for the damn sweatshop and, you know what I mean, illegal sex trafficking and shit. Like, I'd be over there, you would have never known Mark D. Would have been.
Oh, Lord. Well, I'm glad you made a wise choice on that
Yeah,
one.
that was
Yeah,
a
I
wise
would've-
choice.
yeah,
So we thank you guys. We're gonna wrap it up. We thank you guys for tuning in. We're gonna end with Take Two with Blue and Leash Your Words of Wisdom before we end the show. So we appreciate everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you guys on next Wednesday. Blue, Take Two.
Yes. Before I do the take two, I love that we're ending this on a happy note because Rick just messaged and said, he said, I found somebody 6 years in now. Online dating is a tool. Everyone uses it in different ways. Can he get an applause for that? Yes. Thank you, Rick. I love that. Yes. So, just a little take two with Blue. I just want to leave you guys with this. Handle people with care. You don't know what someone's going through. Literally just you making a bad comment or, just you could really take someone over the edge. And depression is real now. So just handle everybody with care. If you haven't heard from a friend in a while, check in on that person. It's hard out here right now. We're going through a lot. We have to laugh to keep from crying on some days. So I just really wanted to just drop that. I feel like somebody needed to hear that. So
Yes, I agree. Leash Your Words of Wisdom. Self-love.
yes.
The things that affects the soul the most is not loving yourself first. Just remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Love yourself first. Loving yourself, that's what affects the soul the most. So find self-love. You guys have a blessed night, and thank you for tuning in again to Girl Let's Talk.
Girl, we need to
Oh,
talk.
wait.
Let's just say bye, ladies. Thank you, guys.
Bye,
we
guys.
appreciated you. We'll see you next time.
We need to talk, we need to talk, we need to talk. Girl, we need to talk, we need to talk, we need to talk. Girl.